welcome. This is Trooper SJP, and welcome to the Academic Foxhole. I hope everyone is doing well. I started a little late because I had to restart my PS4. It wasn't connecting to my headset, but it is now. We're in it to win it, and we're together. So I just started, which means it might take a few moments for people to show up, but I want to say hi everyone. Happy Saturday. I hope you're doing well, and I hope all of the audio is good. I tried to do a little testing. It seemed like it was fine, but we will see. Alright everyone, so I'm Trooper SJP, your resident academic that overthinks all of the things, and this is the Academic Foxhole, where all of the battle buddies hang out and we play games and talk about things too deeply. And the Saturday stream, it turns out, because we're on the PS4, seems to be one where, also maybe it's also Dragon Age, I don't know, when we think and muse deeply about things. I cannot say anything about that. That is tends to be what happens. So right now we are continuing on with Dragon Age Inquisition. In Dragon Age Inquisition, we are playing a Dalish elf who is like, is an elf who lives outside. And let me do one thing while we're talking. Where am I? Over here. And, ended up spying on this big conclave that was going to try to fix the problem between mages and... Ooh, we've got sound coming in. You're going to just have to ignore that, is what you're going to have to do. So just ignore it. There we go. And post it to Twitter. Ta-da! Alright. So anyway, big conflict between mages and Templars are the people who are supposed to guard the mages and stop them from becoming demons, because that happens to mages in this world. And in the process, the conclave was blown up. My character survived, and is now the head of this sort of quasi-religious order that's trying to stop an existential threat to the world. There is a evil sort of archdemon wannabe god sort of person who is trying to, they're trying to bring back they're trying to bring back an old god and destroy the world. It's terrible. And we're going to try to stop them. And right now, we're trying to clear up the hissing wastes, which I actually think we will be able to do today. I think we'll be able to get through the hissing wastes, clear it up. Maybe there'll be a dragon. I don't know about that. And then maybe do like a character quest, or a story quest, or a DLC quest. I think we can do it, and because we've got them, and I think it'll be fine. I see two folks are hanging out. Hello, two folks hanging out. It is nice to have you here in the Academic Foxhole. Say hello if you like. We are going to go and send our advisors to the war table and have them gather things for us, because that's what we do. Yeah, I think we're almost done with the hissing wastes, and then I think we should go and do one of the DLC plots, or a character plot. What is this? Investigate the Exalted Plains. Gather leather. We'll just take that. I also think we might have gotten some slightly better... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Sorry. I think we might have gotten some slightly better equipment, but I haven't looked through that yet because I'm good when it comes to inventory. I've got space. Alright. So we're going to... I think we're just going to do the same thing. Get gold.
Inquisitor.
And get resources from them. Like, we'll gather some herbs.
Inquisitor.
And then we'll gather some... Whatever we have here. Leather, cloth, leather. Who doesn't like leather? Hey, do you all know that song by Tori Amos, Leather? I think it's from her first album. It's very good. From like the 90s. Oh, well, that's... Sorry, I was talking to friends of mine. We were having this discussion the other day about trends, like musical trends of various decades, fashion trends of various decades, and we were sort of talking about, like, what... Inquisition Throne Accessory 1. We were talking about, like, what are the trends of... Why is there a... I was seeing an exclamation point, and I don't know what it's about. I thought we should check it out. Oh, you know what? I think it probably has to do with our garden, actually. Let's see. Anyway, we were talking about trends of the different decades, and I was thinking that I have a hard time identifying what the trends of the aughts were. If you all have thoughts about that. Because, like, I have a... Yeah, that is our... What is this? Oh, there's something in our garden. Let's just go there. I have a pretty good sense of figuring out, you know, like, you can say what was happening in the 80s. You know what that looks like. But I actually don't... Hello, Mother Giselle.
Your worship.
I think we're good. Goodbye.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Oh, look, it's an upgrade. Chantry Garden, Reverence and Reflection, Herb Garden, Utility and Comfort. Yeah, we're not going with the Chantry Garden because my character is not a Chantry person. Upgrades the garden by committing space to simple greenery and cultivation. A functional change that allows more herbs to be harvested. Upgrades the garden to a Chantry, bringing hope to all who seek it. A functional upgrade that brings a potential resource gain from the inspired, including gold from tithes. Yeah, but my character is a Dalish elf and is not into the Chantry, so would not pick that. I'm just saying it. Skyhold Garden, where wither grows the simple scent of sprigs anew in furrowed soil. For on the vine are yours and mine, a bounty blessed by honest toil. Though brave and worn ways we are, and wanders thus in victory, it's on the vine where yours and mine are graced with health and history. In home and health and battlefield, our sustenance is common held. Hey, troop! It's good to see you, Dema. If on the vine are yours and mine, and always there we are compelled. For turning home is not retreat, when home is why we fight at all. And on the vine is yours and mine, entreating in our heart the call. So, of the boons you cannot buy, there are but two we're certain of. Not on the vine of yours or mine is first the cost of truest love. And that denied a purchase price, we turn our gaze to what's in hand. And of the vine are yours and mine, tomatal from our own land. Is that really... That looks like tomato, but it looks like it's misspelled. From A Garden's Grey, Songs of the Field, collected by Meriden Halliwell. When your option went with your option last night, they can't get past the guardhouse after 3 hours of play. Why can't they get past the guardhouse? We'll find out next week. I'm interested in finding out, who are these?
Inquisitor.
Hello. I'm curious as to finding out why they can't get past the guardhouse. That sounds interesting. Well, we can let's plant a new seed. Let's plant some philandris. That seems exciting. Let's plant... I feel like I need deathroot. Or maybe I need... I don't know. I feel like I need all the things. Let's plant some black lotus. And I feel like I might have... Ooh, I can plant all sorts of things. They obsessed over the paper copy of the schedule, and on 3 separate occasions tried to con the guard. You know, everybody does... Oh, wait a minute. I'm wondering if you plant seeds... See, like, I've got all of these things I can plant, but I wonder if you plant more than one thing. Did they have fun, is the question. That's what I would like to know. Well, put this in there. Then shows on a 50-50 without checking either establishment schedule. The wrong groomer. That is sad for them. Oh, good. As long as they had fun, then that is the important thing. All right, folks, let's go to the Hissing Waste, shall we? I know we have to talk. Wait, I'm seeing an arrow. Do you see that arrow? I see an arrow. What is it? It looks like there may be some sort of. Oh, I will take this book. The Techmeter tried to play a guitar. As well the Technomancer should. What is this? Oh, we can read something. Oh, Patron of the Arts. We collected a song. So here's the thing. There's clearly something for us to look at. At an Irish pub, borrowed the live band member, and he has no performance or art. Oh, I see. No performance or artistry. He double crit glitched. Huh. Well, I suppose it takes all sorts. And he broke it. Hey, Crit Witch, how are you? We're hearing about this epic fail that happened in Dema's game yesterday, I assume it must have been. So, all right. So look at this. We've got a thing right here. I just want to go there, and it's apparently. Oh, working. So here's. Oh, we've got all sorts of things we can look at. It looks like that's exciting. So I just want to tell you, Crit Witch. I hear that you're grumpy about work type things, and what I want to tell you is that I too am grumpy about work type things, and I'm grumpy because my boss keeps emailing me things that I feel like are not things I need to be emailed, but he's a bit high maintenance, and he wants to like ask me questions about everything that I don't, questions that like, he's my boss, he should know the answer to those things, and also he can do it later. Mimosa, nice. Ooh, Templar and Mage, tower upgrades. Templar, a cosmetic upgrade that shows commitment to the utility of vigilance. The tower becomes a Templar hold to rival any in southern Thedas. Ugh. And I'm really glad that you're doing good, Dema. Cunning and Influence, a cosmetic upgrade that declares the Inquisition's commitment to careful magical study. Skyhold's Mage Tower will be the envy of any circle. Let's do that, because, right, my character has sort of committed to protecting the mages, so we will do that. I also feel like we have one more thing in our... See, we have something down here. Oh, Iron Bull needs to talk to us, apparently. Our player game is in Hawaii, at a Burning Man Corp retreat. The mage fell into a pit. Oh, who doesn't want to be in Burning Man? Not has to hand-to-hand fight an Embracer. I assume that's not going to be great. It's an awakened gorilla. Oh, uh-huh. By the way, we're going to just say hi to Iron Bull and see what Iron Bull has to say to us, because there's a exclamation point. With alien acid blood.
I'm working my ass off trying to get you to see that move.
You still got plenty of arse left, Chief. Your worship.
Glad you came by. I got a letter from my contacts in the Ben Hasrath. Already verified it with Red.
Oh, What's in the letter? See, I could say, should this be private, but clearly he trusts Krim, so that's fine. You're supposed to just watch. I'm not going to tell him how to do his job, and I'm not happy about this. Why would I not be happy? I don't care.
What did the letter say? The Ben Hasrath have been reading my reports. They don't like Corypheus or his Venatori. And they really don't like Red Lyrium. They're ready to work with us. With you, boss. The Qunari and the Inquisition. Joining forces.
Oh, that's cool. Alright, so I know that the Qunari are sort of bad guys, but, like, I like Iron Bull, and I'm sure the Qunari, they're just different. It's fine. I'm not bothered. So I'm interested. Because of course I am. Okay, and here, if you want to know, here's why I'm thinking about this. My character as a Daedalus is already sort of outside of mainstream beta society, and is right, the victim of stereotyping, and so he's not going to then carry on those stereotypes to the Qunari, right? Just jerk.
That could be a powerful alliance.
My people have never made a full-blown alliance with a foreign power before. This would be a big step.
That's awesome.
They found a massive Red Lyrium shipping operation out on the coast.
They wanted us to hit it together. Talked about bringing in one of their dreadnoughts. Always wanted to see one of those big warships in action.
Did you see that? Go get some water. They're worried about tipping the smugglers, so no army. My chargers, you, maybe some backup.
Ooh, let's investigate and get more information. What are they offering? Something wrong. Let's ask if there's something wrong.
You don't seem entirely happy about this.
No, I'm good. It's, I'm used to them being over there. It's been a while.
You don't want them to spread?
I thought Qunari wanted to extend their reach to the whole world.
Yeah, just didn't think I'd see it. Look, the Qun answers a lot of questions. It's a good life for a lot of people. But it's a big change, and a lot of folks here wouldn't do so well under that kind of life. I guess it's not like we're converting. This is just us joining forces against Corypheus. On that front, I think we're good.
Okay, okay. Iron Bull is his name. Bullman. I like it, I like it. You're very close, Dema. Very close. And we'll just ask what they're offering.
What does this alliance really get us?
They wouldn't use the word alliance if they didn't mean it. Naval power. More Ben Hasrath reports. Qunari soldiers pointed at the Venatori. It could do a lot of good.
I think we should do it. We should totally do it. I'm going to tell you all a story.
I think the Inquisition could use some help from the Qunari.
Good. I'll pass on word to Cullen and Red. We can set up the meeting whenever you're ready.
I like to play, when I'm playing RPGs, all different sorts of characters, right? And, oh, well, if Cassandra's here, we can just say hi. Hi, Cassandra.
Is there anything you need?
I'd like your advice.
Do you have any advice for me?
Watch the treasury carefully, with that Sarah present.
You think she's here to rob us?
Possibly not, but I would hardly put it past her.
She's so funny.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Alright, I think we have everything in Skyhold, but let's check. So when I played table... Oh, what are these? Oh, those I think are just the different, you know what I mean? Specializations, folks. Okay, I think we're gonna go to the Hissing Wastes. And we're gonna finish it up because I don't think we have much left in the Hissing Wastes to do, which is sort of exciting. Western Approach, Hissing Wastes. Although, actually, you never know with the Hissing Wastes. I actually think the Hissing Wastes has more stuff in it than we know. I think there's all sorts of stuff in the Hissing Wastes that is not marked on the map that you just have to explore. These are my current thoughts, like what's all over here? Well, we're going to head over here and check it out. Anyway, so I like to play different sorts of characters when I play tabletop RPGs. All of different sorts. And one time I was playing a character. This was Vampire the Masquerade, and I was playing somebody who was not in either the Camarilla or the Sabbat. And if you don't know Vampire the Masquerade, the Camarilla is the sort of quote-unquote good guy vampires. I mean, they're vampires, so it's tricky. But it's like the primary magic organization, and not a vampire organization that your people are members of. And it's the one that you kind of started off with. And then later, supplements added the Sabbat, who are sort of quote-unquote bad guy vampires, and there are people who are unaligned. And let's see, there should be a big statue around here somewhere. Are we in the right place? Apparently we are. I had 3 mentor spirits and couldn't pick before my RP last week. I rolled dice and got 2 hits to have the bear. Oh. Are you now a bear doctor? I'm just asking. Suntop Mountain Camp. Did we get everything? Oh yeah, I think that what is this? This is Mountain Fortress Camp. I actually don't think we finished everything over here, but we can get there later. But let's head north. North. We'll head this way. So anyway, what happened? Oh yeah, so you can play a lot of different types of characters, of course, and in this one I happen to be playing someone who was neither... Oh, went black magic for my shapeshifter. I have in the wings. So, So, there's another one. Oop. Sorry, I was a little distracted. Anyway, the character. So, I know what I was going to tell you. I was going to tell you a little bit more about the Camarilla versus the Sabbat, so that you know what the deal is. So, can be any skin, hair, sex, meta, body, clothing in an hour. Oh, not bad at all. So the big deal about the Camarilla as an organization is that they have what they call the Masquerade, which is that basically they have an organization, right? They have an organization, they have a structure. Like each city will have a prince, and each of the different vampire clans will have a leader, and there's a court and all of that. And the big deal about the Masquerade is that it was sort of figured out. Thank you. And I will get to the actual part where my character really screwed up because they didn't believe in prejudging people at all, which is funny. It's hilarious. But so the big thing about the Camarilla is that they have a thing called the Masquerade, and that is that vampires they have to hide the fact that they're vampires from society. If vampires go around being obvious that they're vampires, the Camarilla will come and they will kill you. There are also a couple other rules, like you're not allowed to go and, drink the blood of other vampires, murder them and drink their blood, which is called diablerie. So basically they've got a bunch of strictures on them, which usually is all about hiding your existence from humans, mainly because when humans find out they're vampires, then you get things like... then you get them trying to kill you, right? Then you get inquisitions and witch hunts and things like that. Also, where are we? This looks like an interesting place. We'll kill those things. So the Camarilla, they're like the good guy vampires, if you want to sort of think about it that way, although I don't know how accurate that is. And then the Sabbat are vampires who, they don't believe in the Masquerade. They think that vampires are basically better than humans and should be able to rule over humans. And, right, they can teach our Jedi in the Star Wars game. She's Sterling Archer than now to herself. Yeah. Yeah. Tricky. Like, don't do it. Yeah, don't do that. So basically, right, and the Sabbat believe that vampires are basically are superior to humans, and they should rule over humans because they are superior. And so they tend to be a bit more abusive towards humans, right? So you can kind of think of them as bad guys. You can think of the Camarilla as good guys, if you want to sort of be reductive about it, but like you can see it that way. And we were playing a game, and basically everybody was no Sabbat, right? Everybody was Camarilla, more or less. My character was playing a Daughter of Cacophony, and Daughter of Cacophony are vampires. They are a vampire clan that is independent. They are neither Sabbat nor Camarilla. Now, the next thing you need to know about the Vampire the Masquerade mechanic, and so all of the White Wolf games, I don't know about the newest versions of them, but the White Wolf games from back in the day, they... Oops! Ouch. Sorry about that. I just hurt myself badly. I did not mean to, but I was looking for I know, right? I was looking for a ladder, but apparently I just jumped off a high, dangerous thing. At least I didn't die. Ouch. Not that springy. Not that springy at all. Like, awkward. So, the thing about the White Wolf games, and I don't know about the newer editions, Vampire the Requiem, etc., etc., look at that cool statue. So one of the things about them is that they each had a mechanic that was...
Good to see you, Your Worship.
Oh, you're welcome. It's nice to see people around that I know. So each had a stat, right? Each of these games had a different stat that was important to your role-playing. And in Vampire, that stat was humanity. And I didn't really play the other ones so much. I can't remember what they all were with the other ones. Like, Werewolf had something, I think it was Rage, maybe? I don't know what Werewolf had. And... What's up? Oh, hi. Yeah, each one had a different mechanic. Anyway, I'm not going to speak about the mechanic for the other ones because I did not play them hardly ever. But humanity, you start with a humanity score, right? And that is how connected you are to sort of humanity. And if you commit acts of violence... Hey, Ice Bunny, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well this lovely Saturday. Right now, we're falling off of things in ways that make us injured. This is what we're doing right now. I suppose we'll go this way. Like, I feel like there are things that we're not getting. Anyway, so if you commit acts of violence or murder, those sorts of things, you lose your humanity. So in this game, if you super murder... This is why people say that they murder Hobo all over Vampire, and I'm like, well, how would that happen? If you murder Hobo too much, you'll lose your humanity, and if you lose all your humanity, your character becomes a beast and is no longer a player character. Oh, I'm glad that you're fine. So, I mean, there's, like, this is a particular sort of mechanic wherein you do not want to lose all of your humanity, because then you lose your character. And my particular character had very high humanity, and kept doing things to increase, like, her goal was to sort of max out her humanity and become like this sort of like really trusting, loving sort of being. The Colossus of Orlais. Who's reading this? Who's this from? This is from An Illumination of the Art and Artifacts of the Imperial Court by Lady Simone. Okay, alright, here we go. Well, let me tell you. So what happened was, right, so she had this really, really high humanity. One of these things meant that she sort of trusted people, and she didn't want to judge people. She was super not into judging. And there were a bunch of murders happening, and all the players assumed it was the Sabbat, because there was a group of Sabbat. This was set in San Francisco, and there's a group of Sabbat in Oakland, and all the players assumed the Sabbat were doing the murders. My character was like, we can't assume it's the Sabbat just because they're Sabbat. They may not be doing the murders. And, so we went to go to the Sabbat bar to sort of figure out if they were doing the murders. The other player characters decided to basically start attacking people. My character was like, no, we don't just attack people for no reason. Like, we can't just attack people. And sort of talked to the head of this Sabbat clan, a very powerful vampire, and, like, convinced that vampire to stop murdering all the PCs, and so didn't. And so then my character sort of started hanging out with the Sabbat in secret. Not like just going to their bar and hanging out with them because it doesn't want to judge. And, not judging. By the way, it turns out I was right. It was not, you went to IKEA yesterday. Nice. It turns out that it was not the Sabbat who were doing the murders. By the way, I was right. It was a Camarilla person who was trying to make it look like the Sabbat were doing it. So I was right on that one. However, there was a problem, and that was, I'm hanging out with the Sabbat, and the Sabbat leader was like, hey, look, I had this lover who died, and was taken from me, and I'm like struck with grief over her loss, and I'm wondering if you can help me do a ritual to bring her back. And I was like, sure. And so I got the rest of the player character group to go off to Egypt to do this ritual in this pyramid so we can bring back the lover of this guy who was, murdered. It was very sad. And I sort of misled the player character group as to what we were doing. They didn't realize it was a ritual to bring somebody back because I knew if I told them, they wouldn't do it, but I wanted to get this guy to bring his wife back. They had this tragic love story. Turns out, actually, that was a lie. The Sabbat were lying to me the entire time, and we were not bringing back his dead wife. We were bringing back Set, the evil ancient god, who then, started taking over the world. It was really bad, and that's what happens when you're too trusting. But it was like, oops, who knew? That was the ancient god Set, and not god vampire Set, and not actually, someone's tragic backstory. It was hilarious, but gosh, did we have to work really hard to get out of that one. That's what happens when you trust people too much. It was hilarious though. As a player, I knew this was probably a bad idea, but I also knew that my character totally wouldn't realize it was a bad idea, and so we just went with it. It was a moment. That was Vampire the Masquerade, and it was it's one of those moments when your player, you as a player, this is not a good idea, but your character does not know it was not a good idea. So let's see about the Colossus Vorlay. Emperor Florian, in addition to being notoriously reclusive, was not fond of his own visage. Orlesian emperors and empresses are traditionally immortalized in gilded marble. Florian, forced to commission something, instead chose a red sandstone found only in the hissing wastes. He demanded his likeness be carved there, away from where he could see it. When presented with an official proposal, the emperor idly drew on the paper, adding circles around the royal crest, the statue's eyes, and the dimensions and cost of the project. Florian's signature turned it into an official court document, and refused to entertain more modest proposals, hastily drafted and sent to his chambers, as he considered the matter over and done with at last. Thus the Colossus Vorlay was born. Dozens of sculptors, hundreds of miners, and 3 highly paid surveyors selected a suitably stable hill in the waste to begin carving. A year into the project, workers uncovered an old dwarven ruin near the base of the statue. Believing this to be a sign that the ground was sturdy, the grand work continued until Florian's death, when the Empress Celine took the throne and ordered work on the costly effigy immediately cease. "We must give our subjects working on this noble project time to mourn," she said. Strangely, Empress Celine never ordered work on the Colossus Vorlay to resume, nor offered a plan to transport it out of the wastes. From an illumination of the art and artifacts of the Imperial Court Orlais, Lady Simone Therese Germain. Clothes. On a similar note, it's fun to watch one of my players play a one-logic troll. The player knows what to do, the troll, less so. That is fun. I love it when people really embrace their... Let's just go down here in this place and see what we can find. Oh, we find spiders, apparently. Apparently lots and lots of spiders. All the time. Always with the spiders. It feels a little overkill how much we murder these spiders. I mean, they're spiders, so I suppose it's fine. But, we really murder those spiders. Yes, I really appreciate when you just really embrace your character's space. Speaking of which, this was one of the best bits of characterization. I really enjoyed this. This was, I thought... Ooh, hello, spider. This I thought was actually very good. I was playing, D&D, Eberron. I should start an extermination company, really. I think it would be a really good idea. So let's light some Veilfire, shall we? And see if we can find something interesting in this, dwarven ruin. So, I was playing Eberron, and I was thinking about, like, what I decided that I wanted to do for this particular character was that I wanted to play a cleric, because I always feel like people who play D&D, they never really play clerics in a way that I think they should play them. I mean, I think you can play clerics many different ways, of course, like, you can do whatever you want to do, like, it's all on you, but, one thing I noticed about how people play clerics is they don't tend to play them as if they're priests of a religion at all. They just play them like, I don't know. They just play them like, I don't know. They just don't play the religious part of it at all, is I think how I would put it. And I feel like these are people who are getting power. Yeah, basically, right, the stand healer, right? But these people are getting power from an actual god. Do you know what I mean? And I felt like that part was being neglected. So I decided to play a character who was, you know, quite sincerely religious, and who was really sort of thinking about the fact that when they are casting spells, these spells are coming from their god, and what does that mean? And it was followed the religion, the Seven in Eberron, which, as a religion, he's like a speaker, so speaker of the Nine. Point being that his particular religion believed that all other religions actually also followed his religion, whether they knew it or not. So he wasn't super. So he doesn't. So even though he, where are we? Let's go over here. So even though Energize, Balefire, this is one of our little quest things we've got to do. That's fine. So basically, he didn't demand that you, like he was very open.
Perfume?
You must be imagining. Well, now I smell it.
Oh. Hey, Encantador the Gamer! Summer of Freedom. No lessons, no students. I'm mostly in the Summer of Freedom. My boss is making me do lots of paperwork, but I'm gonna pretend like that's not happening. But yes, it's the Summer of Freedom. Oh, so I was talking about this this Eberron game, and so my character would say to people when they wanted healing, I would say, "Do you accept the blessings of the Nine?" Basically this healing that I'm giving you is right from my gods, and so then I would say, "Do you accept this blessing of the Nine? And if you accept the blessings of the Nine, then I will heal you." What if I would be so surprised? Although that would be, I do not think my boss's technology. That would be the worst. His own clan. Oh, so I would say to people, you know, do you want the blessings of the Nine? Do you accept the blessings of the Nine for this healing? And everyone would be like, sure, I suppose. And I say, oh, the blessings are not upon you. You know, you accept the blessings. And there was one character, a bard, who did not follow the Nine in any way, but followed like the other ones, like the five or whatever it was. And he refused to take any healing from my character at all because he would not accept the blessings of the Nine. And I thought that was amazingly awesome. And you know, sometimes he really needed healing, but he wouldn't. He wouldn't do it. He wouldn't take it because he didn't think his character would do that. And I thought that was really amazing. Oh, no. It was really good RP. I thought it was really great. I was like, good for you. And it was really good. I was like, I respect that. But of course, that only happens if you don't treat healing like it's some kind of like, oh, I just heal you, but actually thinking about it in this sort of, in these religious terms, or mystical terms. His own clan and his two sons followed Ferial to the pitless surface. Okay. That would be the worst. The strife that destroyed Tiges sundered houses from weapons that clan used against clan. Let's see. The surface where they would hide from the war that took their home. Okay. Burial Paragon fled from the strife his brilliance created. Going to bring my AI character next week. Has Prank Warrior Ned quality. How many characters do you have in this one game? I feel like this is the first one. Now that's later. The strife that destroyed Tigers. Okay, so I think we go... Let's start here. I'm pretty sure this one is our first one. I need to look this up. The thing is that he is the prank warrior. Fled from strife, his brilliance created. There are 6 in my player game. We each have 2 backups. Oh. Aha. And then the strife that destroyed Tig sundered houses from weapons the clan used against clan. I think we go here. And then I actually think we go here. His own clan and his 2 sons followed Fariel to the pitiless surface. I need to make a few myself. Pretty sure someone is dying this weekend. And you're turning your current PC into an NPC. And then the surface where they would hide from the war that took their home.
Seriously, look at this place. Know why it lasted so long? Siege mentality. It may be a
Fighters.
but the old dwarves built this city like a mountain might fall on it.
When did you study architecture?
You learn a few things about walls after knocking enough of them down.
Okay, so we have done this, which means we can get into the secret room here. I feel like this is the way we came in. Right. So not that's not the way. Move. We'll take this. Oh, balefire. So where's our doorway? Oh, over here. Hello, secret doorway. Yes, so the summer is basically started, and I have got so much summer work to do. I've got to go and look up a bunch of gold, key fragment, Serpent's Rage, which is schematic, superb Ring of Sundering. All those things sound really good. And it looks like there's one more tomb to find, and if we find it, then we found all of the Dwarven tombs and we're awesome. I think that's the way it works. Yeah, so I've got a bunch of like writing I have to do, and I've still got a bunch of like little things I have to do, which actually I think today's gonna be a busy day after stream, but that is okay. I think Hyper is streaming all day, right, for Rise and QQ's birthday, or Emily's birthday. I think, yes. Which I should probably go and put that on after we're done and check things out. What else do I want to tell you all? Oh! There was a conversation I was thinking about. Oh, but see, now I want to talk about the idea of backups. Right, but I think it's a double birthday. I think also Emily has her birthday. It's either Emily or QQ, but there are 2 birthdays. It's like a double birthday. 12 something. Emily and Rai. So let's murder some of those people. Artie Snack! How are you? I am doing well. It turns out I've got bunches of homework to do later, but later is not now. And so right now I'm just enjoying hanging out with the battle buddies, and that makes me happy. Let's see what we have here. We're killing things. Artie Snack, how are you doing? How is your weekend going so far? I hope it's going really well. We are in the Hissing Waste, and we're doing well. We are making our way through. I really feel like we don't have I think I need the rank of Battle Lurker, by the way. Maybe you do. That, by the way, Battle Lurker is an awesome rank, and I approve of it in every way. Alright. Oh, what the heck is that monstrosity? Whatever it is, it's bad. But it is what it is, my friends. a little worried about what's going on there. First in person one, right? Oof. Hi, bad guys. What is going on? I'm doing pretty good. I had my D&D game last night, so... Oh, yeah! Oh, D&D game. How did that go? Let's just disrupt this rift while we're here. Okay. Disrupted a little bit of a rift. It's fine. I'm gonna go stealth for the moment. Roll 20 and Discord, but it's my first campaign ever. Congratulations on your first campaign ever. That is awesome. I am always a fan. How do you like it? What did you do? What happened? Give us details about your campaign. Okay, good. I helped save my friends. Yeah, give us details, Artie Snack, about your game. People are injured. I'm gonna disrupt this rift. Oh! You did your first D&D last week. Everybody's getting their D&D on. This is wonderful. That's so exciting. You're loving it so far. It's easy to see why people love playing so much, yeah. I mean... It's a good... How many potions do we have? We have a lot of potions. Alright. I think... I want you... to use your healing potion on all of us. Oh, you're a fleet of pirates. Well, that sounds fun. That sounds awesome. I was a thief who was drunk 24/7. Sometimes they're drunk thieves. Alright, let's see. Where are we right now on the map? So, here, okay, this is what I'm going to tell you all. I actually think that there are, here's some things we can pick up over here. Jack Sparrow. There are things we can get that are down here that we haven't gotten yet. But I also think that there are things on the map they're not telling us. And so I want to just head east and see what happens. Because I suspect there might be hidden things on this map. And maybe they're not hidden things, but beautiful moon. But I feel like there are hidden things. And, you know, if there are hidden things on the map, our party is still kind of fighting its way. We're mostly a group of mercenaries that were hired to guard a caravan. But things have become... they've become, I'm going to guess, more complicated? You cut off after more. Because on the PS4 I don't get full... I have limited text spaces. Sadly. More complicated, so we are helping out a small village currently. Oh... Interesting. I know, it's not you, it's me. It's not me either, it's actually just the PS4. I have a question. How is your GM using Roll20? Like, are you doing, like, maps, no maps, dynamic lighting? Like, what all is happening? These are things I want to know. I'm interested. Oh, see, look, we just discovered something new. See, I really think there's a lot of stuff on this map that is not marked so that you actually have to explore, which is interesting. That is something I think is kind of cool. Now, it's entirely possible that we can't go very far and then they will kill us, because that also sometimes happens. Like, we are slowing down. I feel like that says we are done. Did you find the murderer? Yes, we did. It was the smuggler, I think it was, actually. But I had to go and, you know, make a... What is this? Oh, little animals. I went and made what do you call it? because other players want them. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so for my sample game where I'm going to be working on practicing Roll20, I'm going to use maps because I want to see how they work. We have quite a few maps of ships and bars. Those things aren't bad to have. What is this? One of those. Where are we? So we're just traveling. So I think here's what it is, folks. I want to travel and fill in this area here to see what's there, and then we will go through these areas here, as I think. PWJB is our DM. He is mostly using Roll20 for location and battle maps, although we are using stuff for tracking, group loot, and macros. Built. And macros built. Can I tell you all something sort of, oh, built into character sheets. Yeah. Do you know, I'm having kind of complicated feelings about that concept. At the moment. And it's a little, thank you, Dema. It's a little complicated because I'm having slightly complicated feelings about all the macros. Like, I think macros seem great, etc., 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 but, how do I put this? So, I have a program, GURPS character sheet, which I love. It's really great, and it allows you to sort of build your character sheets on through this program, and so it does all the math for you. And I think once you know how to do a character sheet, having somebody do all the math for you, having something do all the math for you is great. But on the other hand, if you never know how to make a character because you do everything the macro way, there's some things I think you don't understand. Like, I always think it's important to make your first couple of characters by hand, whatever the game system is, so you can really get to know the game system. There's stuff out there. Where are we? Where are we going? Alright, so that's fine. We're going to keep going south. And I find that, like, sometimes you just need to know I feel like making a character is often a way to also learn the system. And if you never do a character by hand, I think it takes out some of knowing the system that, well, is often good to know. So that's just a...
Lively for a wasteland, I'll give it that.
That's just a thing I think about quite often. And, like, once you know it and you're like, oh, I know how to make a character, I know how the rules work, I know what it's all about, then, like, use all the macros all the time because it makes things faster. But I think that sometimes you can lose things that way. And, yeah. So, like, I think it's, yeah. Typing, rolling in real life is better than pushing an RNG button. Huh. So, I think with the GURPS, because with GURPS, basically you just roll 3d6. That's just what you do. It's roll 3d6. And you're going against your skill number or whatever it is you're going against. I wouldn't mind having a little sanity check without embarrassing myself in front of others. I think we still largely made the characters. Yeah, the macros we are using are more automate attacks that you have to set up as well. Yeah. I mean, I also think it depends on the game, right? So, for example, a game like... How do I put this? Any game where you're building dice pools and then you end up having to roll a gazillion dice, or sort of put them together like that. Let's see, hold on. I want to see where we are. Alright. Okay, I see where we are. Let's just head a bit more west, I think is what we should do. Never eat shredded wheat, west. So I think that when there are games where you are rolling, like, a lot of dice, and I mean a lot of dice, I think in those sorts of games it makes sense to have macros set up, where you're just like, I'm rolling... Okay, so there's a game, the Schwarze Auge, and it's basically the German D&D. And, oh, you gotta go! Oh, it was nice having you here while you were here, Dema. If you can come back, please do. If not, have a good rest of the day. It was nice to have you here. So, yay! So... Is it? That is the first way to know... Yeah, never eat shredded wheat. that is, Oh, good. I hope you can be, because it's nice to have you here. Where are we looking at? We're looking at... Here we go. Yeah, so that's how I always remember north, east, south, west. Is never eat shredded wheat. And and I just always do it so I can remember it. And it's one of those things I should probably just already know it, but where am I? I need to... Oh, hey, look, there's a new thing. This is the thing about this whole area. I think there's a lot of stuff on this map. I said it's the German D&D. It's not Dungeons & Dragons, but it was made, like, after Dungeons & Dragons came out, there were not... I don't think it was being shipped to Germany. I don't think they were able to get it in the very beginning. And so some German... fans of D&D ended up making their own version of it. So it's like one of these like first generation or like 1.5 generation RPGs that was made right in the wake of D&D, and it's Schwarze Auge. It's like the big one, right? It's the big German one. But yeah, it came out right after D&D. It was the big one. It was like it's Germany's big version, right? And it's more realistic, grittier. Sort of works differently, but you also work by to figure out what you roll. You combine 3 different stats for each thing. So like searching might be this, this, and this, and what do we? Hello. What do we get? A journal on Dwarven ruins. But the thing is that in the Schwarze Auge, like, it's 3 different stats that are combined to figure out what you roll for any given action. So, like, I slept through the beginning, dang 4-hour naps. It's okay. Naps are not a bad thing. Oh, hey, PH is here. PH, I have to tell you something. It's really important. Now that you're here, I can tell you. So, Paladin Hunk went and recorded Kiss from a Rose, and it was so great. He posted it on one of the Discords, one of these connected Discords, and it was really good. It was so good. I really enjoyed it, PH. You're a good singer, and I loved your Kiss from the Rose. It was awesome. So if anybody... I think it was on... was it on Drunkley's Discord, maybe? I can't remember which Discord I got it off of, but you all should find it. PH will tell us where it is. You should all find it, and then you should all listen to it, because it was really good. I enjoyed it very, very much. Right, so I was saying that like with something like the Schwarze Auge, or like Vast, or maybe even Shadowrun, where you're rolling 13 dice maybe, or 26 dice, it makes sense to use a macro, where you can just have it automatically done. As long as you know what the process is, I think that in those moments, having macros on Roll20 is really, really convenient and great. A few days ago, I turned from a statue to find a human woman staring at me. She didn't react when I screamed, or when I ran around picking up my dropped notes. When I asked who she was and how long she'd been standing there, she quoted some verses of the chant at me, polite as you please. I offered her some water, but she shook her head, pointed to the east and said, "Blessed are those with fortitude, for they persevere in the name of the Maker." When I glanced back, she was gone. Poor woman must be touched. She seemed harmless, but I don't know how she gets around so quickly in this heat. Ooh, something mysterious is happening in the east. Yeah, you can exactly what the macro is doing for most of them, so that helps as well. Yeah, I think so too. I agree. But yeah, generally thinking, I think it depends on the sort of game system. There are some game systems where macros really, really help. Oh yeah, you can see exactly. Yeah. White wyvern hide. Ooh, that's cool. So generally speaking, I think that there are... And then I think, and once... What is that, do you think? Oh, these are things that will try to kill us. That's exciting. Let's kill them first. But generally speaking, I think it's good. I think it's good, at least in the beginning, to sort of know what all the rules are. Also, a lot of us are either new to it or haven't played in a while, so every little bit helps. But see, this is where I think that if you're new to it, this is exactly when you should be doing more things by hand. I really think that the newer you are, the more things you should be doing by hand, because that is the way to learn it. Right? In the same way, if I'm playing with somebody who's completely new to a system, alright, let me put it this way. Like, I know people who are like, oh, if you're completely new, let me make your character for you. Right? Like, I'll just make your character for you because you don't know the rules, and then we just start playing, and that's, like, easier. But I think when a person is new to the system, that's exactly when you should not make their character for them and just hand them a character that's already done. I think that's exactly the moment when... Oop. Okay. I think that's exactly the moment when you don't have them do their character by themselves, but that's when you help them through the character-making process so that they can learn it. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I think about this because I think that sometimes GMs want to be really helpful, and they want to just make things easier for the players, but what they end up doing is making it actually harder for the players in the long run. Because... And I see this sometimes, actually, in other systems where the GM just does everything for the players, and lots of wyverns. And I know people could say, oh, well, but the players, they don't care about all that, they just want to tell the story. But rules do stuff, and rules are part of the story in certain ways, and I think if you do everything for the players, what you're doing is you're taking away some of the players' agency, basically, right? If the players don't actually understand how you're getting these numbers, this I think is perfect, right? Like, so like, the flip side of, doesn't it depend on who you're playing with? Well, of course, I mean, really everything in the end depends on who you're playing with. Although, I would say, if you have players who don't want there to be rules because they don't want to know about them, they don't want to know, then I would just say don't play a game that has lots of, like, play a freeform game that doesn't actually have rules. Like, if your players are not into rules, then don't pick a game system with lots of rules. That's what, do you know what I mean? Like, don't go and do some really crunchy game if your players don't even like that. If your players are like, I don't want to know anything about rules, I don't want to think about them, I don't want there to be rules, then don't play a game with rules. Like, don't run the game with lots of rules with those people, because that's not what they want. But I was thinking about what happens when when I build a character, I have someone flawed in mind, like a drunk, or someone with phobias or disabilities. There are systems that I like to understand how everything works myself, so I make sure that I understand how everything... Yeah. Yes. I'm liking what everyone is saying right now. At this moment, I want to point this out. I do appreciate systems that will give you points for flaws. I think that's something I appreciate there very much, that I like. But what I see is, I was just thinking of how strange it is that you get points for being the character you want to be. Well, it depends on how you were thinking about it, right? So, for example, if you take a look at I can't speak for a whole bunch of other games, but you think about something like GURPS. Hold on a second. The Oasis. The Oasis is significantly cooler than the open sands. A sweet fragrance drifts down from the trees. Oh, that's nice. Where are we? Let's look. Yeah, see, I think that we keep uncovering these new spaces on the map, and I think there's something really interesting about that. I, however, am super injured. We should maybe take care of that. East, south. So in my Shadowrun games, I play a character who is an alcoholic, and there are no mechanical drawbacks for that. Yeah, so what I would say is, so if you take a look, so again, I can't say what other people are going to do, but I can tell you about how this would work in GURPS. You get a number of points to spend to make your character, right? And disadvantages are negative traits, right? They're worth negative points because they disadvantage you in some way, right? So they make your life harder in some way. The idea being that the number of points should reflect sort of like the value of your character. And if you make a character that you want to be that has no negative traits and it's 100 points, and I make a character that has one leg and has other things going on, then the idea that you should be sort of compensated so that it's about character balance is what it is. Some people may not care about character balance, but like this idea that all the characters should be on the same, more or less on the same starting plane, right? There are a lot of these wyverns hanging out, you know? I need to just do this. There are just a lot of wyverns hanging out right now, kind of trying to kill us, so we're gonna have to deal with that. So I think it's mostly about trying to have... Oh, well... Yes, in GURPS, alcoholic also gives you mechanical drawbacks. So, for me, I said one leg, but I could have easily said alcoholic, because that will also give you mechanical drawbacks. Now, I suppose so, yes, right, I mean, GURPS has mental, physical, social disadvantages, all sorts of different sorts of disadvantages that will disadvantage you, and as they say, if it doesn't disadvantage you, it is not a disadvantage, and you don't get points for it. Because, and then also, very often in GURPS, you can often choose how much of a disadvantage that is for you. This is where my thoughts are. So I'm playing a drunk now. There are plenty of drawbacks to being a drunk. Uh-huh. Yeah? Continue.
So I hear you saved the last divine from a dragon assault.
Yes, in my youth, with help.
Nice.
You're not going to press for the details.
Nah, I can see you don't want to talk about it. Bet you look good doing it, though.
I'm glad they're becoming friends. So, what game is this? PH, is this Shadowrun or is this D&D? Shadowrun. There's no mechanical disadvantage for being a drunk in Shadowrun? That's interesting. I just figured that this would go under addictions. No? Ooh, hey, I just leveled up, folks. It's under addiction. So, wait, so there are no mechanical drawbacks to being an alcoholic in Shadowrun? Explain to me more. I feel like... Oh, so you have to drink every day or every week. Okay. And... what else? As long as you keep drinking, it's okay. Are there mechanical effects for being drunk in Shadowrun? Like, do you get negatives to die rolls or whatnot? or negative reaction penalties, or something along those lines for being drunk in Shadowrun. See, I just keep finding things when I wander around. But I've never been drunk on a run. Huh. So, all of your runs end timely enough that you can keep all of your drinking off-site? The First Blight, Chapter 3. Who is writing this? From Tales of the Destruction of Theta... Brother Genetivi. This is by Brother Genetivi, who has sort of like an old boffin voice. So he's like, Ew, the world during the First Blight was different. Well, Tychus has a beer or two on his run. See, I mean, I think that there are a lot of... this might just be... at least Shadowrun does have something going for it, right? Because I think that if you're an alcoholic in Dungeons & Dragons, there's just no mechanical effects at all. None. You're just like, okay, you're an alcoholic, whatever, right? I don't think it does anything at all. But D&D doesn't actually really deal so much with social things, right? I mean, or first off, they don't have a disadvantage system, and they don't really have a social system. But he's a giant troll with a body of 10 and a BioWare thing that helps him resist toxins. So are you telling me that basically he can drink lots and it won't actually affect him, so he never actually gets drunk? Because because basically, if something's not a disadvantage, then it's not a disadvantage, right? That's... hold on a second, folks. There's a creepy crawly in my house that I have to kill. I think we've got, you just give me 1 second while I kill a creepy crawly, and then it'll be dead, and then we don't have to worry about it. Killed it. He does get drunk, but not on runs. Yeah, so... in GURPS, there's a thing called will, or control rolls, right? So, in GURPS, you might, if you're on a run and there's alcohol somewhere in that run, like maybe you're having to meet a Johnson at a bar, or there's a bar, or you're in a house and that house has bottles of alcohol, that'll be the time when you'd have to make a self-control roll not to drink. And if you fail that self-control roll, you're going to start drinking. So there are, I think it's, it sort of depends on how the mechanics work, right? Some mechanics do more things than others. Dungeons & Dragons, not so much with mechanics on a lot of things. They would just say, you just roleplay it. But I like games that mechanically acknowledge that you're choosing voluntarily to make things more difficult for yourself in certain ways, and they reward you for that. And I appreciate that very much. Yeah, so it sort of depends, right? I think, but if it's not a disadvantage, then it's not a disadvantage. So, for example, if you're like, if you say, for example, I'm addicted to, like, I don't know, sugar, but, okay, here's one for you. Let's say you take the disadvantage that you have an enemy. And the enemy is like your evil uncle. And then you decide that your evil uncle's on a different continent and will never, ever, ever affect the game. You're not getting any points for that evil uncle because it's not going to affect the game, right? So, like, if it's not a disadvantage, it's not a disadvantage. That's backstory. But if the evil uncle's actually going to affect you, then you'll get points for it. So, I mean, I think that, and I always say, if you're going to take a disadvantage, it will be disadvantageous. Like, there's no getting around it. There's no, like, none of that, like, oh, I'll just take this thing and it won't be a problem. Oh no, it will be a problem because you took it. You said you want to have this thing, and so now it will be a problem, right? And I think that's the way that goes. Yeah, but I do, and for me, that was one of the reasons why I fell in love with GURPS, because it was the first game, back in '88, the first game that I played that I ran into that actually had disadvantages built into the system. Like D&D didn't. I was playing Call of Cthulhu and that didn't. Like, where here are these ones where actually, that is funny. Right, that I wanted, I mean, not only did it have disadvantages, so like you could actually have, you know, a phobia and that meant something. I also liked it because it had, social status. So if you wanted to be a knight, that actually means something. Or if you wanted to be a prince, or if you wanted to be a beggar, like all of those things meant things. And so I always, and then of course more games after that did things like that. And I always appreciated that, and it's something that I like. Like, it's a thing that I like. So let's see. Oh, the world during the First Blight was different from the world we know today. Aside from the civilized rule of the Imperium, humans as a race were largely barbarous and splintered, divided into clans and tribes and squabbling amongst ourselves for resources. At the same time, deep beneath Thedas' great mountain ranges spanned a dwarven culture as organized and as advanced as ours was primitive. As the darkspawn bubbled up to the surface from their underground lairs, mankind first buckled and then fought back. The armies of Tevinter attempted to face down the multitudes of twisted creatures and the horrid rotting of the land around them, but they could not be everywhere at once. Human history remembers the First Blight as a time of terrible devastation. Those stories are accurate, but in our own arrogance, we often forget the price paid by the dwarves in their isolated mountain kingdoms. The dwarves faced far greater hordes than humanity as the Darkspawn challenged them for control of the underground. Despite the might and technology the dwarves brought to bear, the savage Darkspawn tore through them, first destroying the more remote Taigs before swallowing up entire kingdoms. Think of it, entire civilization lost in the space of decades. Compared to near genocide that the dwarves faced, we humans call the First Blight what we humans call the First Blight must have seemed a mere skirmish. Against the Darkspawn, the Dwarven lands have always borne the brunt of the fighting and the majority of the sacrifices. 4 Dwarven kingdoms finally managed to combine their might and fight back. That cooperation saved them, but for the rest of their lands it was too late. The Darkspawn had taken the deep roads, the majestic underground passages that linked the Dwarven lands throughout Thedas. The Darkspawn could now attack anywhere on the surface through these tunnels. Humanity simply was not prepared for such an onslaught. It was clear that the warfare we knew would not avail us. We had to find a new way to fight. Thus came our salvation. The Grey Wardens were born. From Tales of the Destruction of Thedas by Brother Genetivi, Chantry Scholar. I imagine Brother Genetivi, like, he's just like, I imagine him like in a safari hat, and, where are we headed, by the way? We're headed north and a little east is where we're headed. Like in a safari hat, being a little bit sort of like clueless and wandering around really dangerous places, and then sort of spouting off on his theories and not really knowing what he's in for. Brother Genetivi sort of makes me laugh. I just imagine him like in a like shorts and a pith helmet and like blundering through all these dangerous places going, oh, I say, what is this? That's my Brother Genetivi. Yeah, I think I mean, Dungeons & Dragons as a game is primarily concerned about combat, right? I mean, mechanically, at least from the very beginning, and they've expanded, but that is right. It doesn't do society, right? Dungeons & Dragons doesn't do society. It does combat, and it is difficult to model social things. Hello. It's difficult to model social things in Dungeons & Dragons because that is not what Dungeons & Dragons is very interested in. Once D&D added sort of skills, which they did in 2E, it got a little bit better. But even then, if you look to see what kind of skills they have and what the balance of those skills are, that also tells you something about the game system, right? So, for example, something that made Vampire, I think, really revolutionary in its own way. I mean, there are a couple of things that made Vampire very revolutionary. One of them is that they use female pronouns in their books. We want to head east and a little south. We want to head this way and see what's over here. And most game books at the time use all male pronouns to describe the player and the GM, and then also had lots of women in chainmail bikinis. But Vampire thought maybe there are women who might be reading our books. Oh, is it really? Oh, that's amazing. You gotta go. Go, PH. I will see you later. I'm excited to... I will catch Lauren's stream once I get out of here. But I'm excited. By the way, folks, I've leveled up. See ya, PH. So one of the things that and by the way, all of y'all who are sticking with me, I really appreciate it. Oh, yeah, so the thing about Vampire that I thought was quite revolutionary in many ways, and in some ways you can think about this with Call of Cthulhu maybe, but Vampire had this humanity stat, and if you did lots of murdering, then you lost your humanity, you might lose your character, right? It was a game that said lots of murdering is not going to serve you well, and so it had mechanics for things other than murdering people, and lots of mechanics, right? And it was not necessarily assumed that what you would be doing in your game was just murdering people. And that is something that, I think that's pretty awesome. And, I mean, let's be fair, Call of Cthulhu, which is earlier, it's a very early game, also, ooh, look at these dunes. Also, you have a sanity stat, and so, but usually, I don't know if you lose sanity for attacking people. You usually lose sanity. That's like about losing sanity for coming across dangerous things. But Dungeons and Dragons, for a great deal of its life, you got experience points for killing things, like, and treasure. Like, that's what you got experience for, and that tells you what the game is about. So, I think mechanics are actually very important. And, like, what mechanics the game uses, I think, does a lot to tell you, like, what kind of game you're going to be playing. And, or if you don't have mechanics, right? I mean, like, there are all sorts of ways in which I think mechanics are actually very, very important to setting the stage for what a game is going to be. And you can work against mechanics to do something different, but that's what, right? I mean, I think it's very meaningful. And so if you have mechanics to do things other than killing things, that will mean something. If you have disadvantages, that means something. If you have classes, or if you don't have classes, that means something. If you can have children and have that child mechanically mean something, right? That's something different. I was just reading, I haven't played it yet, because you know how life is. But I have the Song of Ice and Fire book. Do I have the main one yet? I think I must have gotten it already. I think there was like a smaller box, and then I think there's the main book, and I think of the main book. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. Anyway, it's the Game of Thrones RPG. It's the Game of Thrones RPG. It's called A Song of Ice and Fire, and that game has mechanics to do realm control. So, in that particular game, not only do you have your character, but you also have your lands, right? Like, because it's sort of centered around a house, and you have, like, you determine in that particular in that game, you determine, like, how rich are your lands, what kinds of equip potions, and let's replenish. Okay. You determine, like, what kind of forces you have on your lands. Do you have an army? Do you have a library? Like, there's all this sort of, like, domain management. And a game that has domain management is going to be very different than a game that does not have domain management. No, it's tabletop. Yes, that's right. It is tabletop. And a lot of tabletop games do not have domain management. Computer games often will. But tabletop games often do not, and having a game that does have domain management, that makes it different, right? And so all those sorts of things, I think, really have a big impact on what kinds of things you do in a game. There was the Forge, which is a group, like a group of indie designers. One of the things they said was that system matters, and they really believe like that is part of their sort of game design sort of philosophy, that system matters and that it matters a lot, and that what I just want to do this, but they're gonna bother me. Let's see. There we go. Right, so like in their idea, system actually does matter, and it makes a difference what kind of system you use. And so if you create a game where there are no combat mechanics, that will give you a different kind of a game than if there are lots of combat mechanics or minimal combat mechanics. What do we have here? Alright, people. Do some combat. Now, the corollary, right, that people would say is, oh, but you can play anything. Right, you can play anything with anything, right? You can do any kind of game you want with any kind of system. And that's true. You have a game you have and you want to try one day, Massive Chalice, the war lasts 100 years. Ooh, oh, that sounds really cool. That's a neat concept. Massive Chalice, is it a computer game or tabletop? Because that sounds really cool. With all those genes to find the perks, it must be interesting. Yeah, well... Oh, Double Fine. Oh, I like them. They're a good company. Massive Chalice. There we go. So I am going to look up Massive Chalice, and I'm going to look into it, because that sounds really, really cool and interesting. I backed Massive Chalice, so played the beta affair, but not the full game, really. Is Massive Chalice out yet? So it was kickstarted. Side note, everyone, I just want to say this because I think this is interesting. I just want to say for the record, so it is out. Okay, good. I think that Kickstarter, to me, is very interesting because there are types of video games. Right. There are types of video games that, yeah, I have too many games on Steam as well, and I know that the sale's going on right now, and so, yeah. Yeah, I know the feeling too, and Candidor the Gamer, like, I was like, oh no. What was I gonna tell you? Oh, yeah, so I think what's really interesting about Kickstarter is that there are all these sort of game types that publishers are like, oh, that game won't be popular, nobody wants that sort of a game. And people are able to then make them through Kickstarter, and I think that's really cool. You know, I actually went to the, I logged into Steam, but there's something wrong with the front page for me where I'm not seeing any of the specials. I can see what's on sale from what's in my wish list, but none of the new awesome specials are showing up right now, which might not be bad. That may not be a bad thing. It probably means that I'm not going to be spending lots of money on sales, although I'm sure they will fix it, and then I will see all the sales. And then that will happen. See, there's another tomb around here that not found yet, but we will get it. So I will check out Massive Chalice. One of the reasons I never really dived into the full version of Massive Chalice, but I want to at some point. Yeah, you know, this is actually one of the reasons. I know I'm a bad person this way, but I rarely play beta versions of anything. Because I'm afraid that, like, I will play through the entire game as beta,
will never get the dust from my throat.
I will play through the game as beta, and then when they actually fix it and make it awesome, I won't want to play it a second time because I've got so many things to do already. A journal on Dwarven ruins. Not a good day. Sandstorm blew in for hours, and I was almost bitten in half by one of those terrible spiders, making the fire nice and bright tonight. Wounds wrapped up, but it feels hot to the touch. Dizzy. Rest a few days? Discovered one interesting thing in all the mess. The name of this place. I puzzled it from some carvings on the doors of Thariel's tomb. Calrapartha, a place where we may meet in peace. I hope they found peace. I wonder if there's another tomb around here soon. I'm hoping. What we can find, shall we? I feel like there's some mysteries over here. A book. It's definitely, yeah, but I'm gonna check out Massive Chalice. That looks really interesting. A journal on Dwarven ruins. I didn't think the hissing waste would be so lively, but there are hunters prowling the dunes. One of them showed me a hidden watering hole and some fine spots to camp. I asked her about the old Taig, but she didn't even know what a Taig was until I explained dwarves had more cities than just Orzammar. She clearly thinks I'm a barmy, coming all the way here to study the ruins. Polite about it, though. The statues were chiseled thousands of years ago, I'm sure of it. Either these people love dwarven architecture, or the commonly known fact that dwarves never build cities on the surface is wrong. This is the stuff world-famous treaties are made of. Ooh, above-ground dwarven city. I'm feeling so excited. Side note, I think I really enjoy Dragon Age for its world building and lore, and it's interesting because I remember when Dragon Age first came out, people complained. They were like, "Oh, this is just..." Those look like bad guys down there. You also set up different heroes as Lords of Keep so that they can have children who become your heroes later in the game. Ah, that sounds really cool. We're going to kill these things while we're on our way here. We're just going to have a little bit of murder. But friendly murder. Just like a little bit of friendly murder. No big deal. It'll be fine. Also, the heroes you set up determine the classes of the children. Oh, that's really cool. Massive Chalice. I need to play that game. Because that sounds really, really cool. Oh, somebody's trying to kill me. Don't like it. It's okay, we're gonna do a lot of murdering. It'll be fine. Now where... What was I talking about? So I got distracted by this battle, and then, you know how that is. You get distracted by fighting. What do we have here? You know, because I was thinking about Pillars of Eternity, right? And a number of like the isometric RPG that producers were like, "Oh, no one will ever want that." Where are we going? Who are we chasing after? Oh, it looks like we're just chasing after animals. Okay, we'll kill the animals. That's fine. If that is so important to you all, we will kill the animals. Alright. That's a lot of blood. Does anybody feel like... We'll just have the animals for breakfast. Where are we right now? Oh, see, like, we just are, like, in this whole nother space. But... And I feel like there's a lot of stuff that we haven't seen on this map that's just lurking in an exploration sort of way. And now I'm about to move Massive Chalice in my playlist and blame you. I think that the blame is excellent. So I'm excited that Kickstarter is giving us games that could not be produced otherwise. I think that's really excellent, and I'm happy for it. Alright, we want to head up here. I think that will get us where we want to go. Yep, I love those types of games, so I backed a lot of this here. Yeah. Me too. Now, I backed some that I've not yet been able to play because of how my life is, but I will. Like, I'm on it. All right, what do we have here? Let's claim this space. Lonely light. Someone has lit a brazier full of oil here, possibly to act as a guiding light should anyone need to find this rocky outcropping in the dark. There it is. Oh. My mother, in case you want to know, always left the porch light on of our apartment. All throughout the night, she always left the porch light on, because when she was a young woman and she was walking home one day, she realized she was being followed by some creepster, and it was like it was clearly not safe or good. And so what she did, because she was concerned, right, as you would be, she saw, as she was walking, and it was like dark, it was nighttime, and it was scary, and she saw that there was a porch light on in an apartment. So she just started walking towards that porch light as if that was her home, and the sketchy person who was following her then sort of like stopped following her because he was like, oh, this person at their home. And so because of that, she always leaves a porch light on for other people in case somebody might need them. And I do not live in a place where I have a porch light because I live on a campus, but whenever I do live in a place that will have a porch light, that is also something that I will do. Right? Life hack, exactly. Try to do what you can to make it a little bit better for other people. There we go. Okay. We're gonna do our best to... Nope. These folks are bad. I'm gonna go over here for a moment and try to disrupt this rift, and hopefully I can do that to help my friends, because I feel like they're in a... There we go. Okay. Okay. We're gonna get more ugly, horrible creatures. And I'm going to just try to disrupt this rift. I don't know if they'll let me, but I will try. There we go. I feel like disrupting the rift is always a good choice. There are a lot of things that are hanging out that are probably not good things. Yeah, I actually have to play Divinity, Original Sin, and Torment, and Pillars of Eternity. Like, there's actually just a lot that I need to play. You know, take care of that. Okay. What do we have looming? Alright, and we'll close this rift. I'm playing through Pillars myself right now, so that I'll be ready for Pillars. Artie Snack. You right now, I'm going to tell you, you have just hit on the bane of my life. The bane of my life is this. I feel like I should always play 1 before I play 2, like, no matter what the game is. And so when there are a lot of them, I'm like, oh, well... So here's what it is, folks. There are a lot of things on this world map we haven't explored, and I know that there are more dwarven stuff. So I think we're just going to head east and see if we can find things that way. And we're going to have her drink a potion. Because I feel like... Yeah, I know. Me too. I always feel that way. I just can't... Like, I can't just go and watch episode 2 of something when episode 1 is, like... I always have to start from the beginning. I feel like I can probably... I started Witcher 1, but I'm sort of irritated by the trading cards of women. So I think I'm going to stop... And the other bane of my existence is I have a really hard time quitting games. Even if I'm not enjoying them, I always feel like I have to finish them. But I think I might just quit Witcher 1 and just move to Witcher 2. So that I can play Witcher 3. I'm thinking. But it is a thing about me. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, good. So then, I will tell you, I still feel guilty about not finishing Witcher 1, though. I feel like I should. But the problem is that The Witcher 1 for Mac has got some tech issues that it will crash. Oh. Oh. Interesting. I know that it's from a series of books, and I know that a lot of people really, really like The Witcher saga. If it's really good, maybe I should go and pick it up and add it to my... You know what? I'm going to take your recommendation, Contador, and I'm going to go and look at the local bookstore and see if they have it. Because we have a good sci-fi bookstore, fantasy sci-fi bookstore, and I will do it. I will do it. Because everybody says really, really good things about the series. So, and so you might as well. Not the best English translation for what I heard. I read it in the 90s, then again, first 2 books, read 4 times. Wow. Okay. That speaks really well for it. I am excited by that. We're gonna kill this thing as well. Why are there so many of them? So many. And this thing should stop trying to kill me. All of them. Why? These wyverns are a little dangerous. It's okay. I suppose. I mean, I don't know if it actually is okay. It may not be okay at all. But we're doing well. Like, it's only Iron Bull who's hitting damage a lot because that's how he is. Just make sure to read it in the correct sequence. Oh! Okay. If there's a sequence thing, I will make sure to do that. I'm also big on reading things in sequence, right? Again, I want to do things in sequence. That's a thing that I always... Iron Bull, why don't you take a potion as well? There we go. Alright, so where are we? Okay, we're right now hanging out in unknown areas. So let's go... Let's go this way. That's very north. We can head... Yeah, look, see, look! There's a thing with lights on it that I think is a thing that we're going to want to be looking at. So I think doing a little bit of exploration in the hidden waste is the way to go. There we go. Alright, so we're going to kill this thing. Dead. So actually, in Cantador, I don't know if you've played the Witcher video games at all, but do the Witcher video games follow the books, or are they after the books? Like, what is the relationship...
I'm trying out from the inside.
What is the relationship between the books and the video games, if anybody knows? Because that is a question that I find interesting. Especially if the video games... Witcher 1 starts 5 years after... Oh! Oh! That's interesting. So these are all sort of... So reading the books is probably not a bad idea at all, because then you get all the backstory for the video games. Oh, hey, by the way. we just found a new dwarven ruin that Witcher 3 still waiting for me. I need 2-month vacation for it. Oh, yeah. Before we go in here, I'm going to just level up because I can. I was doing Inquisitor, but that's done. What am I spending time on right now? Oh, Assassin. Yeah, you will learn so much about the in-game characters. Yeah, I'm suspecting that that was probably a good idea. What is this? Knockout Bomb. Ugh, more things. What is this? Cloak of Shadows. You go into stealth and your allies follow your lead. The entire party remains undetected for the duration of the effect, even while attacking. Huh. That's interesting. But Knife in the Shadows gives more dexterity. I cannot unlock this yet. I was never here. More dexterity. I can unlock... I know, huge, and I got promoted recently, so not much time for gaming. Oh, hey! Well, first off, congratulations for the promotion. That's pretty awesome. You use Hidden Blades faster, more easily, launching even more strikes into your victim. No witness. Hidden Blades now also damages enemies near the primary target. Huh. Well, knowing that there are dragons, we're going to go with this one. What do you do for a living, by the way? And then also, everyone, we're going to save, since we haven't done that yet. Oh, you have to wave goodbye. Thank you for being here. It was really wonderful having you here, and I hope to see you maybe next Saturday or next Thursday. Although I don't know what the timeline is like. It might be super late over in your end of the world, and not in a practical way. So have a good Saturday. Okay, next time tell me what you do, because I'm really interested in all of that. I love learning about people's stuff. Like, I think that is awesome. Okay. We're gonna go into this dwarven ruin. Give the inadequate chainmail to Dagna. Alright, ciao Encantador, and tell us what you do next time. I bet Encantador is like, I don't know. What if Encantador is famous? What if Encantador is like the most famous celebrity in their country, but is also secretly a gamer? Hey, we discovered the Tomb of Ferial. We've been reading about him all this time. And now we've discovered his tomb. I'm really excited about this, folks. Oh, look, there it is. Does that sound like a dragon to you?
That?
It sounds like a dragon. There must be a nest nearby.
Oh. Huh. Do you think we can just jump off this area, or do you think we have to walk around? Let's walk around, because you know how I'm about jumping off of things, and maybe I shouldn't. Oh. That does sound like... Wait, did she say a nest of dragons? That seems inappropriate. What do we have? A journal on dwarven ruins. Oh, there are 2 more pages. Huh. I was tracking heraldry etched on the wall when I noticed pictures of weapons with winged lizards worked into the decoration. I spent the rest of the day translating the inscriptions. This verse was apparently passed down through Ferial's house, through his father to his father's father, and so on for hundreds of generations. From the stone, have no fear of anything, but the stoneless sky betrays with wings of flame. If the surface must be breached, if there is no other way, bring weapons against the Urtok, and heed their screams. Urtok means dragon. Why was it part of an ancient crest? Why were these dwarves so worried about a monster they'd never seen, that they'd worked into it into their weapons? This place becomes more impossible every day. So, folks, let's just save one more time, because I think we're in a bad way. Also, I'm worried. I'm worried that there are going to be like 18 dragons. And all of them will murder us. And I just want to get into a tomb and tomb raid. You know what I mean? Like, that's all. You know, I was thinking about famous celebrities and games and virtual worlds because what do you think? Where's the dragon? None of this sounds good. Hey, everybody. I'm really feeling uneasy. I feel like that's the dragon right there. Do you see it?
There's our dragon.
Yep. Oh. Yeah. Hi, dragon. Do you think we can avoid the dragon? You're like, you should, like, hold on. Let's look at our inventory, because maybe we have slightly better gear that would be useful. So I've got, like, none of these bows are better. So let's see if maybe Dorian, there's a better, he's got this, and none of his weapons are better. And he's got a dragon slaying rune. I feel like maybe it'll be fine. It probably won't be fine. She's got this awesome shield. Nothing she's got over there is better. She's got an awesome weapon. Nothing is better. And Iron Bull has also got a weapon that's awesome and nothing is better. So it looks like with weapons we're good. With armor, there's nothing better here. We have some medium armor that Mercutio could wear, but he's got Wait, what is this? Yeah, he's a rogue. Do you know what? Hey, guess what, everybody? He's not been wearing any weapon. He's not been wearing any armor all this time. He's been armorless. That's not good. Also, I bet we have better armor at home. Or maybe he was wearing that all along and I just undid it. Do you think he wasn't wearing armor? That would be terrible. Dorian is wearing great armor. I gotta tell you something. I think that he's not wearing the proper armor. I think he's got better armor at home, and I don't know what happened to it. And I'm a little concerned about this. Let's see, Mercutio. What kind? He's wearing a... Oh. Magic defense. Nothing better. Dorian got a curse. But this range defense, magic defense. I'm wearing cunning plus range defense, which I think is good. Let's have Dorian put on this skirmisher hat, since he tends to be ranged. Cassandra has got the best thing she can get, an Iron Bull. Doesn't look like... Oh! That's better. We'll give him that. Okay, so I've just updated their... Folks, I'm telling you, I feel like I've got better armor somewhere back at Skyhold that I've not somehow have not been wearing, and I find that disconcerting. What is Iron Bull wearing? Oh, Life Ward Amulet, that's fine. I'm wearing Renewal, which is awesome. I think we're good with that. And we have this superb Ring of Attack. Ooh, plus an attack. That's not bad. Superb. But see, I'm healing on kill, which I think is great. And what about, not Dorian, but Cassandra? She's got this enhanced challenge ring and enhanced counter strike, but I think she should have this thundering and guard penetration. Like, that's her deal, right? Let's give her that one, and then let's give her that one. And Iron Bull should have this superb ring of attack, because that seems like a good thing. Enhanced Rampage. Let's give him this superb ring of attack and put it on there. And that's all of us, really. And then, oh, Enhanced Barrier Ring. Let's give him, which one is which? Let's give him that one. And then we've got a superb belt of melee defense. Oh, I think maybe Cassandra could use that. What is she using right now? Enhanced guard belt. But let's give her this superb belt of melee defense. And then maybe Iron Bull. Okay, I think that's great. And let's save. Because there's a dragon, and I'm very concerned about what's going to happen to us. So here's the question. Should we just go in there and try to attack this dragon? My concern is that I feel like I'm not wearing the best armor. I feel like there's better armor that I could be wearing right now. But, you know what? I don't know. Let's just go into this tomb. And maybe we'll find, like, the best dragon-killing thing in the tomb. And then we can come out and kill the dragon. It's wishful thinking, but wishful thinking's not bad. Alright. We're looting that. Let's go in. Let's open this tomb. We can't. It's magically sealed. Why is it magically sealed? I bet it's that dragon that's hanging out that's causing us trouble. Alright, folks. We are going to try to kill this dragon. I think it's a bad idea. But that's what we're going to do. And we're going to see what we can see. Hello, dragon. You do a ritual and reanimate you. Alright, and I want all of my people to take some potions. And I want you to take a potion. And I want you to go back into hiding. Oh, I have to wait. We're gonna wait. Like, well, we're not gonna wait. We're just gonna go. Go attack, fight, kill. It's not good, my friends. I hope it'll be okay. You know, I'm interested in, what do we have here? Let's see, cold vulnerability, immunity, disabling effects, immunity to slowed, it's perceptive, greater fire resistance, spirit mark, weakened. Okay, so no fire. This is a cold dragon, which means that belt of fire resistance is not going to be super useful. No. No. I don't know how this is gonna go, but I hope it goes well. Oops. I don't want to be close to you, dragon. Oh. Drag it all the time. Oh, you know what? Hey, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? I have got my special power. And I'm going to use my special power right now. And then I'm also going to put Antivan Fire, which it has. It's not vulnerable to fire, right? I think it's not invulnerable. I think it's immune to fire, but that's irritating. But we'll work on it, and hopefully we're doing some damage to it, slowly. I don't know. I would like to be less damaged, but I wonder if this will help right now. Well, it did something. It didn't. Dragon. It's got guard now, and it's sending fire everywhere. Oh, hey! Oh, no. Cassandra! Okay, we need to get Cassandra back to life. Where is she? Where is her body? Oh, I think I see it. Oh, I did not want to get that close. I just want to wake her up. Wake up! Wake up! Cassandra, get up! Oh. And I feel like, Cassandra, you need to take a potion. And this is our last potion, but I also think that Dorian should take our last potion. And I should be over here. And hold on, I think that Dorian should also take the lyrium potion. And I think that... And, okay. Alright. This thing is immune to fire, right? Greater fire... Yeah, it's got greater fire resistance. I wish I had bees, but I don't have bees. Alright, let's, oh my goodness. Like, oh. I don't know. Folks. Oh, I know, I need to do that. Alright, here we go. Like, we're not doing well, but... And it's gone through, it's got so much damage. So much health left. Oh, Cassandra. Oh! Hey! Thanks for, Thanks for bringing her back. We need to all get in the same place. I wish we had more health potions. That would be really nice. It would be really nice, but we don't. Ooh. We've done a lot of damage to it, people. We're not doing well health-wise, but we've done a lot of damage to it, and maybe... It does have a lot of health. Oh. Also, we have a... Hold on a second. You know what we have? We have, Cassandra has this healing potion that she could use on the rest of us, but we're a little too far away. If she used it on me, she really should use it on Iron Bull. Where's Iron Bull? Oh, there he is. No, that's Cassandra. And that is Iron Bull. Use that potion there because I think... Oh! No, no! Oh, no! Alright, Cassandra. You really have to wake up a bunch of people right now. Oh, here we go. Wake me up! And then pause. And then use your healing potion on all of us. And then I will go back to me. Oh my gosh. And now it's got all of its guard up, which is irritating. But I need to find Dorian. That's Dorian, right over there. Alright, I am going to wake him up. Dorian? Where did you go? Dorian, wake up! Don't be dead! I wish I had a healing potion right now, but I don't. Oh, it can stun us with its, like, impressive, stunning voice. Which, you know, not great. Almost, almost. Oh! A lot of people are down. There are a lot of people everywhere! Why are there people everywhere? Alright, so that's a dragonling. What do we have? We have me. We have a lot of down people. Where are they? That's Iron Bull. Maybe I can get to Iron Bull and get him up? Oh. So much health! Okay. That's gonna kill me, friends! Alright, Cassandra, you have to wake everybody up. You need to wake up Iron Bull. Wake up, Iron Bull. Wake up, Iron Bull. Don't be chomped. Pause. Okay, everybody's after me. I'm sure I've got some sort of powers that will help me. What does this do? Shield wall. We're gonna do a shield wall and hope that helps. Iron Bull, wake up. Nope. Shield wall. Shield wall? I don't even know what shield wall does. What else do I have? Oh, no, no! I need more shield. I need not to be killed by these dragonlings. What? No! We are dead. Okay, I want to point out that we are dead, but I also want to point out that we did a lot of damage to it, and I think we can kill it. I think that I need better armor than what I have right now, and, that's because I don't think I've got good armor. What does my character record say? No, I want inventory. I don't... What am I wearing? Oh, I suppose this might be my armor. 180 I've got, right? Deflecting hunter arms. I suppose it's okay. I don't know, though. I feel like I actually had better armor back home. Let's look at the quest map. And here's what's going to happen, folks. We're going to go back to Skyhold, and I'm going to look for better armor, because I really feel like... Oh, ritual ice cream cones. I want to know what happened to my good armor. I had some awesome armor that I had, and it is not on me. and I don't know what happened to it, so I think we just need to go and find that better armor if we're going to take on this dragon, because I think we might be able to do it. I think we might be able to do it. I just think maybe the main character should not be wearing generic armor with arms on it. And I love ritual ice cream. Oh, you guys, there's this place that makes ice cream sandwiches near where I live, and you get to pick your cookies, and then you get to pick the ice cream, and they make this massive ice cream sandwich that is so delicious that I should get it. Just for the record, not now, of course, but later. Okay, so just for the record, we are going into my inventory to see if I have better armor.
Inquisitor?
Hello. And if not, we are going to make better armor. I swear, though, I had better armor than this. I really do. I swear I had better armor than this, and that I was wearing it, because it was like all kind of sandy and whatnot, and I don't know what happened to it. And maybe let's just look in storage. Armor. Storage. Because honestly, I had better armor than this. Orlesian Henin. I had a Enchanter Mail, Battle Mage Armor, Masterwork Enchanter Mail. We'll just do this. See, look at this! Superior Prowler Armor! This is already better than what why am I wearing? Let's take that. Alright, we're gonna go back. See, I'm just telling you, there was something... Helmet armor. And I actually think I had something even better than Superior Prowler armor. Reinforced Battle Master Mail. That's heavy, I can't wear it. More heavy. Yeah. I'm just a little concerned that, Antum Solar, what's that? Light armor. Yeah. Let's look at Cassandra and see if there's anything better than what she has. Because, again, I'm just a little paranoid. But she's got really good armor, so I think that she is fine. And we don't care about Sarah. Dorian, he also has really good armor, so I don't think there's anything better for him. But I am very concerned about what kind of armor. Cole, Vivian, Solus, Varric, Iron Bull. Oh. Well, he'll take that, because that's better. I'll take that, because that's better. And, let's see. Reinforced Healing, Bleeding, Why is Iron Bull wearing what he's wearing right now? I feel like there's way better armor, and we are somehow not wearing the best stuff. And this concerns me greatly. Okay. Let's head over here. Yeah, folks, I don't know what that was. I don't know what happened. It's probably because he looks hot in it. I have something for you. You notice I think I have a thing to give her.
Impressed by the anchor. What does it look like to you?
I heard what everyone says what you heard Carivia say. That's a long chain of who said what's. To me, it says key. But keys do a lot of things. Open, lock, switch. Some open one thing, some open everything. It sounds like Carivius made it to open. But it looks like you can use it to close. It may be that simple. It sure is pretty. Wish I could see through it.
Any useful surprises?
Had any luck making something useful with the things I've discovered?
I can put anything to use, but I'm not sure ruins are the best place to find successful applications of magic. But you never know. Give this one a go.
Alright, I want something crafted?
Dagna, show me what you can do.
Here's how it goes. Bring me the rare stuff for enchanting or masterworks and prep it here, just like normal. Except it's not normal. It's manipulation of primal forces. And I'll make sure it goes just right. You'll see.
Okay. So, I'm sorry to do inventory stuff with you all, but clearly we are not doing the right thing. So, armor. We need to give him... So we've got Superior Prowler, which is like way better already, but we might have something... Alright, so that's Mercutio. Cassandra, I think, is pretty much maxed out at her armor. Dorian, pretty much maxed out at his. And Iron Bull... Oh, hold on a second. Here we go. Iron Bull can take this Reinforced Battle Master, but although this is... folks, light armor? Dorian, is there anything better? No, he's got good stuff. Alright, folks, what am I wearing? Hold on. Sorry for the fashion show. I'm wearing Battle Mage. I'm wearing Superior Prowler armor that has a rating of 22. No, 218? Let's see. Let's modify our armor. Mercutio is wearing Superior Prowler armor, and he can put in a sigil and medium legs. Okay, so let's see if we can... Well, before we do any of that, let's see if I can actually make better armor. I'm looking at a 215, craft weapons, craft armor. We're looking at... this is what I'm looking for. So I'm at... yes, I can. The thing is, I built some of the Superior Avar armor earlier. I know I did. And I don't know what happened to it. I seem to have lost it. So this is 224... 186. Yeah, I had better armor than this, is what I'm trying to tell you. And I don't know what happened to it. But we're going to go with this... We can go with Stone Bear armor, which... I don't know if I like this look. Or we can go with... this superb Avar armor. And I suppose we'll go with that. So we need to get to 224. That's 171, 171, 224 Great Bear Hide, 4 Lurker Scales. Do that. Then this is metal for defense. 156 maximum health. That's cool. Dagger on being hit. Maximum health. Melee defense. Melee defense. Stagger. Stagger. Melee defense. More maximum health. Let's go with, let's go... Ooh, maximum health. 180 maximum health? Let's do that. That looks really good. Yeah. Let's take a bunch of maximum health to keep us up a little bit longer. Let's do... What is this? Leather defense. We've got cold resistance, fire resistance, cold resistance. Range defense is probably what I should go with. Thunder when hit, range defense, cold resistance, thunder when hit. Okay, we're going to go with range defense. And then now can do... See, I could just do cold and fire as opposed to ranged defense. Or I could just do a lot more ranged defense since I tend to be at range from people. Yeah, we're gonna just go all out range defense, and then let's oh, and then we have a masterwork we can do. Let's do that. Dragon's Tooth will give us plus 10 to stats. Ability plus 10 damage bonus of not being hit for 5 seconds. That's nice. 10% chance to drop caltrops on a hit, doing 70% weapons damage per second. 10% chance to grant 5 seconds of walking fortress. 10% chance to drop caltrops, 10% on a kill, 20% to magic for 10 seconds. 10% chance to cast Mind Blast. Increase maximum stamina by 15. 10% chance to inflict chain lightning damage. Heal 20% of damage taken over 10 seconds. Not bad. 10% chance to grant 3 seconds of Walking Fortress, which I don't even know what that is, but I bet it's good. Abilities cost 10% less. Abilities cost 20% less if not being hit for 5 seconds. 10% damage bonus, 100% damage from all sources. No. 2% chance to use Shield Bash. 10% to all stats. So I can increase all of my stats. Only a 40% chance. But it's good. So let's try it. Select. And now we're going to craft this new armor. Deflecting Vigorous Avar Armor. Okay. So we are wearing new armor that is better than that armor. That is the facts. And then I think Cassandra's got great armor right now. Because she's wearing like mega armor, and I think everybody's wearing really good armor except for me. Inventory. Armor. Deflecting Vigorous Avar Armor. It has an empty sigil. I wonder if this actually will increase all of my stats. But maybe it didn't do it. So let's put a sigil on it. Modify armor. What I'm wearing. And we can give it a sigil. Sigil of the Great Bear. +1 maximum mana stamina. -50 mana stamina regeneration. Oh, those sigils will all have like drawbacks. Let's not, shall we? Okay. Sorry for the inventory, what do you call it? Detour. I don't know what happened, but I don't think it became a masterwork item either. I don't think I got it. I think it was like the risk, like maybe you get it, maybe you don't. We are going to, since we have the time... Did I give everybody better stuff? I feel like I didn't. Hold on, I'm just paranoid that I don't have everybody in the best inventory. We're talking armor. And I think... Yeah, and I think I just must not have hit it. Get some ice weapons when the dragon doesn't get hurt by heat. But I don't think it has... Yeah, it's vulnerability to ice. This is true. And I don't think... Dorian's got good stuff. I think it's Iron Bull who might be able to have better things. Yeah. Alright, Iron Bull will be wearing this one. Iron Bull does not meet the requirements. He's not level 20. Okay, well then he'll wear this one. For heaven's sakes. Alright. Oh. And let's put this stuff back in storage, and I will do more intense... I look really weird. Just side note. Oh, I've got a lot of random things, but we're only dealing with armor at the moment. We will just put all of this in storage. Okay. So, my friends, we are going back to the hissing wastes, and we are going to try to kill that dragon. I don't know if we can, but at least we're no longer in substandard armor, which, you know, was a problem before. So let's head over, let's start here. Let's travel to that location. Oh. And let's confirm. Yeah, I know. So I think I try to avoid doing inventory with y'all because I feel like it's not that exciting, but oh, that's a good point. I wonder if I have an ice staff. You have a good thought there. Yes. Yes. Let me look once we. You know, what if we have to go back to Skyhold to get an ice staff? Sometimes it's true, Skexy. And also, hey Skexy, how are you doing? Sometimes inventory just has to be done.
Nothing to report, sir.
Let's go back and see. Let's see what sort of what weapons our Dorian is wearing. Dorian, what are you using? You are using a Staff of the Fire Drake, which is oh, so here's this really great staff, but it is a fire staff plus 20 dragons versus dragons. But what is this? This is a. Oh no, we need staves. What do we have? Everything is pretty low damage-wise, but this. Oh, so the thing is, everything that I have seems to be fire damage, except for this one, which is electricity, but it's a lot less damage. See, this one, the Staff of the Fire Drake, has got a dragon-slaying rune. Ooh, this is really tough. And more often than I care to admit, the obsessive need to clean up inventory and yet keep everything. Oh, I've never abandoned games for it, but let me tell you, what you're describing is my life. Here's what we're going to do, folks. I think we're going to make, if we can, we're going to go back to Skyhold, and we're going to make an ice staff, the best one we can make. I don't know how great of an ice staff we can make, but I will do it. Because clearly, I mean, even though this other staff is like awesome, but clearly I need something more than just a fire staff if we're dealing with some fire dragons. Even though that staff is awesome, but I think you're right. I think I need an ice staff. And if I have 2 staves, that at least might, you know, give me a bit more flexibility than what I currently have. And then maybe we will just kill the dragon. Because it's vulnerable to cold, right? Yes. Yes. Okay. I think we've got it. Hey everyone. We're just going to I never finished Fallout 3. I finished Fallout 3, but never got through some of the DLCs, because I tired of ferrying junk back to shops. Oh, yeah. So here's the thing, Skexy. You and I are both, you know, not like in a bad way, but a little bit hoarders. Like, I've got stuff in my storage that is way low level, but it's purple. Therefore, it seems like it's important, so I don't want to get rid of it, even though I've got way better stuff now. But whenever there's not storage, I'm a sad person. Very much a hoarder. Very much a hoarder. Let's look in storage under weapons and see what we have. I don't like what I'm wearing. I think I look like a weirdo. Last Stand Slayer. I don't think I've got any good... Yeah, I think all these staves are pretty low. What is this? Oh, that's the Grand Enchanter staff. That's 94 versus 118. That's not bad. Let me take this Grand Enchanter's staff, because that... And that's a rare one, but... Dagger, dagger, bow, bow, bow. So, I just picked up a new staff that does, like, in the 90s. I have not played Fallout 4 yet. Craft weapons. Can I make a better staff? That staff is 100. So like, it looks like the best thing I can make is in the 100 DPS, which is not that far off from what I currently have. Well, let's see. With decision overload, after finishing the sun and trailed off. So I don't know fire damage. See, here's the thing. 79, 79, 89 cold, 100 cold. So we're looking there at like 62 cold damage. DPS. I have to look. I have to look to see what I have there. If Dorian is wearing... Hello, Dorian. Weapons. Can get... What is this? The Grand Enchanter staff is 94. It's not that different. And I could just add a rune to it. Fallout... I really should hop back in sooner or later. Yeah, I know. Fallout 4 was the one I had the most issues with collecting everything. As everything is useful. Oh, I haven't played Fallout 4 yet, and I feel like... So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this... I'm not going to create a new staff. I'm going to use this Grand Enchanter staff. And maybe give it some kind of awesome dragon slaying rune. Let's... The Grand Enchanter staff. Thorny grip. Thorny staff. Do I not have any runes? Oh. No rune upgrades available. I should make a rune. I think that's probably in crafting weapons. And make a rune. Plus fire damage. No. Plus damage versus living, damage versus demons, fire damage, cold damage. Let's make a frost rune. And let's craft it. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm feeling good about this, folks. Let's get our enchanter staff and put that rune in it. Oh, non-staff only? What? Well, that's no fun. So I need a staff rune, and I don't know. Sorry about that. Fire damage, non-staff only, corrupting rune. So I could do versus living or versus demons. What do you think? What do you think? Well, let's just do corrupting rune versus living. I mean, I think that's probably the way to go. Craft that item. I don't know if that's the best way to go, but that's what we're doing. And then we will modify this weapon. Grand Enchanter Staff. Thorny Staff Grip is all we got. That's all we got. And then let's just put this corrupting rune in there. Yes. Okay. This is an awesome staff. We are going to give Dorian that staff, and then we're going to attack that Dorian. You should have this Grand Enchanter staff. You can, but I think he's got really good weapon parts on that one right now. So, also I've got some stuff that I just want to get rid of. Better weapon parts. So, let's see. He's got... The Grand Enchanter Staff is a Thorny Staff Grip and an Archmage Staff Blade, which I think is pretty good. Thorny Staff Grip, Archmage Staff blade. Thorny staff grip. Archmage staff blade. I think these are probably better than these things. What is this? This is a 2 staff grip. 1 staff grip. 3 staff blade. I could try a witch staff. Archmage sounds like it'd be really good though. We'll go with what we got. I'm hoping that's good. Alright, we are going. We're going to the quest map. We're going to kill a dragon. And he's got good. Here we go. Folks, this is gonna be a little epic. We're gonna see how this goes. Hey Dorian. Cassandra. Iron Bull. Okay. I hope that with this better staff, we're good. I hope that we can decimate this dragon. Oh, we will see. And clearly, I just need to actually carry multiple staves on my inventory for him, so he can switch them up depending. That's probably what I need to do in the future. But okay, we can do it. We can do it. I'm hoping. That's my. Ooh. All right, gang.
Nothing to report, sir.
Thank you. I did equip him, right? What if I didn't? I'm so paranoid that I'm just not going to have the right armor on. Armor. What am I wearing? Okay, good. I'm wearing my thing. And then we'll go into weapons. And Dorian. Grand Enchanter Staff. Okay, you have it. Alright. Let's save. And let's go try to kill that dragon. I think we can do it. We at the map. Okay, so we want to basically head east. There are a couple of shards we can pick up as we're heading east. Oh, wait, sorry. I think we need to check to see if we have all of our potions. I would not want to go into this battle without full potions. Dorian has his, and Iron. Okay, so we're at full potions. Okay. We're at full potions. We are gonna do it. Quest map? Wait. Alright. I can carry. I think we each have a little bit more in our carrying space. There's a. Oh, wait. What? Artie Snack? Are you telling me something that I should have known before this? I think that maybe you are telling me something that we should know before this. I don't know what I would do without the battle buddies here to say that looked like something interesting. Let's look and equip potions and see. Equip potions. You are right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Artie Snack. Why are you so brilliant? Let's see. Rock Armor, Mighty Offense, Pitch Grenade, and Team and Fire, Tears of the Dead. Let's see. We could do. I could do a jar of bees, but I don't have enough to refill. I could do a regeneration potion, which probably would not be bad. And then I need to get rid of this Antivan Fire and maybe do Tears of the Dead. Pitch Grenade? Which which gives extra damage from all sources and inflict 25. And inflict... Yeah, let's do that pitch grenade, because that might be really useful. Cassandra should have rock armor, because she's our tanky tank type. And she should also just have regeneration. We're going to give everybody regeneration. Oh, he might be immune to it. That is a good point. Well, it is a high dragon. Yeah. I mean, I could give him Tears of the Dead. Poison remains on... It's poison. It doesn't seem to be immune to poison. So let's try... You know what, though? I will try... I already have poison, so I'm going to try the pitch grenade. And, we will have, not Sarah, Dorian. He will also have regeneration potion. Because I think everyone should have a regeneration potion. Oh, and we need to replenish all. Look at this. And Cassandra, we need to replenish all of that. And I need to... Oh, I don't have any Blood Lotus for this, so I can't use that. Let's try... Can I do... Oh. Well, this is actually a little bit tricky, isn't it? Because I don't have the... I need Blood Lotus. I mean, I suppose I could do Rock Armor. Mighty Offense, 30 damage for 20 seconds. Oh, let's just do Mighty Offensive Tonic. Because that might work for me as well. So then Cassandra's got Rock Armor, Regeneration. Sarah, we don't have to worry about. Dorian, good. And then Iron Bull. I don't know what I would do without Artie Snack. Seriously. Let's give him Regeneration Potion as well. And replenish all of those. Okay. Okay, folks. This is super exciting. So exciting right now. We've got potions everywhere. This is good. We're gonna kill this high dragon. I am so excited about extra potions, you don't even know. Oh my goodness. Folks, I have a good feeling about this. Yeah, I do want to save. I'm gonna just pick up, there's a shard to pick up right here. And then we're gonna walk towards that dragon and save. Oh, what is this? A worn diary. This book appears to be a diary with strange charts and illustrations drawn beside them, cramped columns of text. At first I thought the rocks that glow fell from the sky, but the spirits whisper that these shards have been here for ages, as you reckon them. Did the tear in the veil reveal these stones? Is that why they strangely just mages want them? Yesterday they were erecting skulls, of all things, on top of pillars. The spirits warned me to hide, and it was a good thing I listened. I saw one of them mages cut a man open with a dagger, and look the power of his blood. I'm afraid of a man who could do that to another as if it's nothing. I thought Templars were supposed to stop blood mages, but the ones that came are strange and red, and are working with the mages. The spirits agree it's very alarming. They've been urging me to run further into the wastes, but my supplies are low. I'll go on a few days if hunting goes well. Also, it looks like that person ended up being dead. So, no good for that person. Okay. Here we go, my friends. We're heading east. We're gonna head east. We're gonna save when we get closer. And then we're gonna try to kill this dragon. What if we kill the dragon, everyone? What if we do it? And then the dragon's dead, and then we're awesome. Artie Snack is like, yeah, no, you should save now. But I'm in the middle of nowhere. I can't save now. Oh, I think it's doing an autosave. It's alright. We're gonna save. It'll be good. Because we did all of that inventory work. Yeah, I need more blood root. Is that what I need? Blood lotus. I need more blood lotus. If I can grow blood lotus, that is what I should do, because I need a lot of blood lotus, and I don't know where to get it. Blood Lotus map. Okay, we're getting close. So when I go to the garden, don't let me forget, I need to see if I can grow Blood Lotus, because that is clearly my need. I need Blood Lotus. For all of my, like, grenades. Without the Blood Lotus, there are no grenades. I mean, I can't set us up the bomb if I do not have Blood Lotus. Just making a note of it. I hope I can grow Blood Lotus. I should be able to collect it from places using the war table. The thing is, I can collect herbs more generically, and I haven't seen a space to get Blood Lotus specifically. Although if I find out where Blood Lotus is from, then I might be able to do it that way. Okay, folks. Save. Paste. Let's try out our new excitement. So many bad guys. So many bad guys. Okay. Let's loot. And loot again. More wyvern pieces. Here we go. Okay. More wyverns. Always with the wyverns. Wyverns everywhere. I really don't want to take a lot of damage right now since we've got a battle coming, but it will be fine. It will be fine, right? It'll be fine. We're getting wyvern scales, and who doesn't like wyvern scales? I mean, everybody likes wyvern scales. They're very fashionable. And I don't care about this wyvern right now. I care about heading towards this place. There we go. We're heading there. Okay, there are more wyverns. We'll kill this wyvern. Oh. Blood Lotus. Yeah, I think changing her staff also changed... Oh. Maybe. That's not... That could be really good. I think that's good. Okay, we're gonna kill this dragon. Like, I know it. We've got regeneration potions and health potions. We are going to kill this dragon, this high dragon. It's gonna be so excellent. Oh! Oh! Did you like playing a mage? Was that like... Did you find it very fun? It is good we have somebody who played a mage on their playthrough hanging out with us. Arty Snack. What was your mage's name? And what race were you? And who were you? You should tell us something about your mage. And, like, what did you specialize in? Probably Aradin. Probably... Now I'm just thinking about, Aridin SC, South Carolina. Here's the dragon. Why don't we save again? Okay. We have 103 hours together, everyone. Although, there are a couple hours that, maybe like 1 or 2 hours that we don't actually have together because it was me sitting around doing inventory. But, you know, there's the Sandy Howler. It's asleep at least, so we get to set it up. Okay. Here we go. Here we go, everybody. And I think we should also try to get out of the way a little bit, and then... Oh, you know what? I forgot. Everyone needs to take potions. Sorry, wait. You cannot take a potion. You should take a potion. You should take a potion. And I should also take a potion. And there we go. Oops, there we go. No. I need to get out of the way of fire! I'm dead! Somebody killed me! Dorian, will you wake me up? I do not like fire. Ooh! Also, why don't you just take a regeneration potion right now? And also... Hold on a second, where am I? Where's my body? Where's my body? Oh, I'm over there. I see me. Alright. I think I can use this power to regenerate. Confirm. Right? Did that do it? No. Confirm. There we go. Or not? I think I just have to wake me up. Maybe that wasn't regenerate. Oh, it probably wasn't regenerate. It was probably some sort of other thing that was not regenerate. Oops. Alright, I am awake. You need to take a regenerate potion. Oh, okay. Not a good start. I need to take this. I want to get away from where your head is. I am going to use my special power on you. I'll use more of my special powers on you. Okay. Everybody's doing well right now. We're doing okay. Okay, it's alright. Oh! Hello. You're not sure on the race anymore, and I think it was a specialization necromancer. Oh. Don't like, do not like. Alright. I feel like Ashley Johnson right there. Okay, I think we're doing well, right? A little bit of poison. Okay. Look, folks, this is going much better, I think, than last time. Let's do that. Oh, that seemed like a lot of damage. Oh! Ow! Ow! I am burning. Regeneration potion. No burning! And you know his children are going to show up really soon. Oops. There we go. Okay, good. You took a health potion. Let's see what everyone can do. You should take a magic potion. You really should take an armor potion when you can. Apparently can't. You should take an attacky potion. And take your armor potion. Okay. Oh, we are back. Cassandra, don't be dead. Don't be dead. The mighty offensive potion gives extra damage against guard. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Pause. That's wrong button. This is what I want. To wake up some people, I need to wake... I mean, I can do it, I suppose. But where is... Are you in here? No. You're there. Okay. I am going to wake you up. Cassandra. No! No! I do not want to be this close to you. I just want to wake up Cassandra. Wake up! Alright, pause. Okay, she's got a healing potion on. Maybe she should take a regeneration potion. And I will try to go away from everybody, because I do not want to be this close to you all. I don't like it. Okay, he's got his guard up. Do not attack me. Pause. Hi, everyone. You all need to take regeneration potions. You also need to take, you need to take a regeneration potion. You also need to take a regeneration potion. I'm worried about everybody else's life. Oh, okay. And then you also need to take that health potion. And I think I will go back to me right now. And I will take this mighty offense tonic and try to injure people a lot. Oh, we're stunned, but his guard's almost down. This is good. Although you wasted a lot of our potions. Okay. And... Ooh, we're getting him down, folks. Pause. You... Oh, that's not what I wanted. I want you to take, this regeneration potion. And you... Oop. Can't take anything right now. You could take something, but apparently not. We're back to me. Alright. We can do this. We can do this. No, don't like it. Don't like it. I will take a oh, I cannot. I need regeneration potion now. Ugh, his guard is back up. And you're stunning us. None of those things are fair. It's really rude. How is Dorian doing? Dorian, take a regeneration potion. And how are you doing? Take rock armor. And how about you? How are you doing? Take a mighty offense. That's great. And me, I am being attacked by... I'm being attacked by mini dragons. Which I don't like. Oh! Dragons everywhere! Oh! Folks, we might do it. We might be able to do it. Maybe. I don't know. I don't want to count chickens before they're hatched. That's a lot of damage. That's a really good power of mine. Iron Bull, what are you doing? Why are you down so far? Here, take a regeneration potion. Okay. Oh my goodness, folks. Are we gonna kill this dragon? I don't know. I don't know, folks. Maybe we will. I don't know. Oh, I think we got one of its legs down. We're looking good, everybody. Ouch! That's rude. Oh. First off, that was inappropriate. There's no need for you to attack me that much. I'm just hanging out here as an innocent person. Like, not... Ooh, stunned. I'm not causing any trouble with anyone. Ooh! Nope. Don't like being close. Oh, this dragon is almost dead, everyone! Oh. Oh my goodness! Iron Bull. Oh, Iron Bull, I'm glad you're back up again. You should, take a regeneration potion. And, also, you should take... You're looking pretty good, so you don't need rock armor. I need a regeneration potion. Okay. Did I take it? I don't think I did. No, I think I did. But Iron Bull needs to get back up again. Where's Iron Bull's body? Folks, I really feel like we might survive this one. Dragonling. Oh, there's Iron Bull's body way over there. You need your regeneration potion. And you can use your lyrium potion. Wow, you don't have much regeneration left. And, I'm gonna rush over and try to get Iron Bull awake. And I feel like, she's not in a good way. And he needs to... What is he gonna do? He needs to take a regeneration potion is what he needs to do. Oh. What about you? You need to take a regeneration potion. And you also need to, but you won't do it. Oh. We're stunned. Pause. We're all stunned. Folks, we might be able to do it. I don't know. We might be able to do it. Okay. Take your regeneration potion. And you take your rock armor. And I'm gonna shoot as much as I can. I don't know. Oh, Dorian! You're not doing well. You should take your regeneration potion, Dorian. And, you've got nothing. So just take your last mighty offensive tonic, and... Nope, 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 nope. No, no! We almost got it, folks! Maybe? Soon? Oh. We are so close, everybody. Don't attack me. We did it! We did it!
Never better. See the way everything lit up when it tried to fry us? Now that is a fight.
That last burst of flame nearly roasted us.
Hey! We just killed the High Dragon together, everyone. We just killed the High Dragon! What? Okay, how cool are we? We did it! I could never have done it, everyone, without all of your support and tips. You were like, change that. Hey, dragon. Robes of the High Keeper. Ooh. Superb stamina amulet. Ooh. Ooh. Frost rune. I'm thinking we've got some cool new stuff, everyone. And they all get to level up? Oh. I like how I was just basically ignoring the little dragonlings because not necessary. So I want to say for the record that we never would have gotten through this without you all. Your tips were crucial and clutch. I don't know how I would have gotten through that massive dragon. And let's save. Let's save, shall we? I think that's a good idea. And this is why the battle buddies are the best. You are so amazing. So here's the big question I have. First off, where are we? And second off, can we get in the ruins now? Do you think we can? Do you think that now that we've killed the dragon, we can make it into the tomb? Which, let's look at our map. Like, maybe we can. I know that you're low health, and I know you have there's no health for anybody right now, and that is sad times. Blood Lotus. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna head to see if we can get in. If we can get into the tomb. Because if we can, how amazing would that be? And it has been 3. Also, we can level up all of our people, and then give them better armor. Possibly. If there's something better than what they have. Maybe better weapons. I just feel like we've just, I just feel like it's the best thing. The best thing in the world has just happened. Oh my goodness. And I'm gonna enjoy this. And, you know, we have to go soon. But we can at least check the tomb. And if we can get in the tomb... Jer, we just killed a dragon! The dragon murderized us, and it was bad and unfortunate and awkward. And then Artie's like, use a different staff on your mage. And I was like, okay, I will. And then we leveled up, we got new potions. The door's magically sealed. We can't get in. I think we don't have all the pieces we need to get in here. I think we need maybe another tomb to discover another tomb, perhaps. I think might be what's going on. But we're such superstars. Yes. I mean, it's amazing, right? We have just, I'm feeling so excited about our lives. But since we killed the dragon, I think it's time for us quest map. We have to go back here, right? The Tomb of Ferial. But I think we need to explore more spaces. Like, I think we need to explore around here, around the edges of our map, and see if we can find another tomb, maybe? But before we do any of that, we're going home. Because it has been 3 hours of gaming, which is all I'm allowed to do. Sadly. Go back, and I just want to say what amazing victories we've had together. I'm so excited for you all. It's so good. I don't even know what I would do without you all. You are the best. Oh, you're so great. And I have strategies, and now I have another slot position, which is for regeneration, which will make attacking dragons work much better, which means we can go and attack more dragons, because there are dragons everywhere and we can kill them. So good! Ugh! I'm so excited, y'all. It's so good. Ugh. I don't think we should talk to everybody just yet. I think we should just go to... Oh, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go to our garden. Because maybe we can plant blood lotus. I don't know if we can. But if we can, then we should. We're just going to check. Check if we can...
Working nursery, with not a space wasted. We'll want for nothing.
Looks very nice. Philandris. Black lotus. Black lotus. But we need more black lotus. Other stuff. But we need blood whatnots. So we need blood something or others. Blood lotus is what we need. We need blood lotus, and we're going to put blood lotuses everywhere. Just because we're here together, it's going to be all blood lotus all the time. Because we... Hello, blood lotus. And it's a common plant, too. Isn't that funny? And with that, we can have better bombs. Common blood lotus. And common blood lotus. Everything is planted. Everything is gorgeous. We are now going to head over to our throne room to head over to the, what do you call it, the war table. And then we're good for the day. I'm excited. So, I'm Trooper SJP, if you don't know, and this is the Academic Foxhole, where we play games and muse too deeply about things, philosophize about it all. If you would like to follow, please do. That's great. There's a follow button somewhere. I'm on my PS4 today, so I don't know. On Saturdays, I do PS4 gaming, and on Thursdays, I do Mac gaming. And this coming Thursday, hopefully, we'll be continuing on with Her Story. And then next Saturday, which is at 6 o'clock Eastern Time. And then gather herbs, royal elf root we got, a bunch of that. And then gather coin. Got some coin. And gather leather, which I suppose is fine. Let's gather some cloth.
At your service.
And let's go back over and get more herbs.
Let's see what we have.
And then get more coin. And we've sent our people off on missions. And then we will save. This has been great. So, hit follow if you want to. See me next Thursday for Her Story, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or next Saturday, noon, And let's save. And let's have have a great weekend, everybody. And oh, right now, in case you want to know, they're doing I think we should see if Roll20 is happening. Roll20's Twitch channel is doing Roll20Con, and so that's like all day long, and maybe Random Tuesday might be streaming, which would be awesome. If not, Hyper RPG, they're doing an all-day extravaganza as well. So those are two good channels to check out. And have a great Saturday, everybody. Oh, good, she's on there now. So head over to Roll20. I can't do a raid because I'm on a PS4, but go to Roll20 and check it out and say hi. And we're going to go and see what it is. Roll20 app. That's the channel. Thanks for being here, everybody. Thanks, Artie Snack. And Skexy42, thanks for giving us the Twitch channel. And we should go there and check it out. All right, everybody. Have a good Saturday and have a good weekend. Take care, everyone.